Yo, sup? TM, streaming again.
Yeah.
With Jaden and myself, Rahul. Today we have special guests. We got Magic from Arizona.
Hello.
So man, he going.
What's good? How's everybody doing, man?
Yeah, pretty good, dude. We're chilling in the AC. It's cooking out here in Melbourne.
Day.
Yeah.
How hot is it
yeah.
out there?
You haven't been out here in Oz?
No, how hot is it?
It's like, I mean, today is
30
like about
degrees
30,
Celsius,
I
which
think.
is what's that for you? It's not actually that hot today. It's warm.
I don't know the Fahrenheit.
I don't know what. It'd be like 80, 90 Fahrenheit,
Oh,
maybe
dang.
a bit more. But then what was it last?
I was
Sunday.
40.
No, last Monday was 40, which
Yeah.
is probably like 115.
Damn, something like that.
Yeah, 110. I don't know. Something
Can't
like
go
that.
outside. That's a work from home day right there. Well. What do we got? We got today. We're gonna be
Showing off some point 13 stuff.
point 13. What's good? What's new? Updates. Even from point 12, we're showing off some point 12 stuff.
Yeah.
Cars like Mad Mike's bundles, some Kyoshi bundle stuff.
Yeah. I guess point 13 wasn't like a massive update, but we've definitely added lots of content for everyone to play around with. So hopefully y'all enjoying it.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's nice
you
for
liking it?
Everybody to do something constantly. Yeah, because there's just something like about having multiple events that have some kind of incentive to even just see yourself on the leaderboard. It still gives you more to just to do. You know. It
Yeah,
makes it feel like there's content without even really having to add more. I guess content.
exactly.
At the moment.
Yeah, that was my idea from the get go. I was like, yeah, how do we get more people to stay and enjoy the game?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love jumping multiplayer tanneming with the boys, like right after work, like getting home, tanneming with the boys, and then there's also that offline time, right? You want to jam the game for, and
Yeah, and you want to grind up some tofu,
yeah, grind out some tofu,
which we have
buy some parts.
increased very dramatically. So now people should be able to get tofu very easily.
Nice.
Well,
Was there
depends.
another increase after the 75 or no?
No. So the 75 was that was in point 12, wasn't it? Yeah. But we've adjusted the XP values on all the events, so you should be able to get them pretty easily. And yeah, we've adjusted some of the bundles to be a bit more forgiving and have lots more in them. Yeah. No, I hope you all enjoy it now. Yeah.
So many events.
Yeah, how many times I had to press a button to get them ready?
Dude, I mean, that's good though. I think this is the kind of thing that I feel like it's so easy for it's just frustrating in other games that just don't have leaderboards or things like that. It's a bunch of stuff to just be able to just do things to do.
Yeah.
It's very easy. Yeah.
Mad Mike's Eric 7. Magic, you're doing a stream today after this one as well, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till after. I wanted to make sure everything was good for this one, and then I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream for my birthday tomorrow. I guess today for you guys, but tomorrow for me at this very moment. So I'm in the past still.
Well.
Time traveled on me.
Happy birthday, Mr. Magic.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Do you have the Mad Mike bundle, bro?
I do. Yes.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite out of the? I think the 4 cars.
Shoot, to be honest, I just use the motor and like everything else. I put that thing in the 8.6, the 26B just for fun.
Yeah.
I actually like the RX-8, to be honest. After that one event you guys did.
It's so surprisingly nice. Like you look at RX-8 and you're like, the RX-7 would be better than that, surely. But it's nice.
Yeah, it's
RX
really nice.
RX-8's always a car in real life I've battled where I'm like, do I like this?
Yeah.
Do I not like it?
It's a strange one.
They have it's a 2-door. Well, actually, it's a 4-door. They have like suicide doors, little suicide doors.
That's crazy. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Wait, what?
Yeah, the back door. So the back window, like where the quarter window would be, is actually a door you can open. It's like a small door, and it opens backwards.
I think I've always been an FC guy, but
Off. Yeah.
like when it came to RX-7s, I like the FD as well. Like the Bathurst R is nice, but I don't know. I really like the FCs. I don't know why. Just
FCs for sure.
that
For
era.
sure.
It's pretty.
FCs
cool.
kind of look like a 180, huh, with the pop-ups.
What's good, Simulicity? It's my day one
How's the
guy
chat
right there.
going? Should we allow that comment?
What? That's my day one right there.
Love this
Simulicity?
game.
No, there's just another one. Yeah, do it.
I can't see the mod view.
No, you
so-
can't see the mod view.
Oh,
There we
no,
go. We
no,
just
no,
added
I
it.
didn't know what you guys were talking about. I'm like, did I say something wrong? Am I already,
Oh my
already
god.
feeling this? I'm like, geez, am I getting canceled now? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Cancel.
You've been here for how long?
It's like, that was quick.
Damn.
Are we doing a 180? Are we?
Yeah, this I just
Oh,
noticed
it's
this
gonna take
180.
forever. Come on.
I'll do a quick
Do a
build.
quick build. Go on.
Quick build, and then maybe we can jump on Ebisu.
Yeah.
A bit of a jam, spin up a lobby. All right, well, we have this was released in 0.12, I believe, the Kyosha bundle.
Was it? Yeah.
Was it 0.12?
No, I think it was out. I don't know. One of the
Or
updates,
11.
right?
Yeah.
That dash attachment, by the way, with the cup holder, please more of that.
Dude,
I
I
love
know.
that. I love that stuff. Those
Shout out
little-
Sam.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's super cool with the dash mat and the
Yeah,
the
I
cup.
need that. That's fire.
I want that in real life too, because my dash cracked.
I love that
Um,
Aussie sun.
Yeah. So you get the wing and like the end caps and the cannon. Also the tail light covers that they have for the 180s. Skirts and the louvers in the back. Can't forget those. The louvers.
It's gonna be exciting to open up some more of these later on in
Yeah, for sure.
updates.
For sure. There's definitely plans to and ideas been thrown around for bundles like this.
First intense question. No, I'm just kidding.
Come in the
Do
shop
you guys
if
plan on
possible.
making a lot more kits free? Just out of curiosity, do you guys plan on adding more kits in the near future that are free for players to use?
I think we're gonna do like a steady flow of them. I don't think we're gonna do like anything like heaps of them for everything.
No. Okay.
But yeah, you probably expect to see 1 or 2 per update, I would think.
Nice.
We have some other things in the plans, but can't really talk about that quite just yet. But hopefully that goes through, so you guys can get some cool customization options.
Yeah.
And also exciting stuff announced on actually tomorrow's stream.
Tomorrow's stream.
Yeah, we really wanted to show some off on this week. We weren't allowed to.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the parts and bundles, and as you can see, there's so many nodes locked here still, and we want to also make them be individual, right? So like you can just change the number and just the scale.
Yeah, I think that's one of my things I had put in that one review was that I wanted to see the ability to be able to just switch back to like maybe a stock rear bumper with the new kits
Yeah.
Yeah.
or with
Get
the
that.
kits.
Yeah.
But
Sure,
yeah.
for sure. We have gritty wheels in here already, but this one here that's part of the Kyosha kit, it's actually a old school gritty style wheel. So the horn buttons are old logo, and it's got the black spokes instead.
Nice.
Shift knob. Ooh.
That's fire. I can't wait to see the roll cages. I'm excited for that. I love roll
Yeah.
cage stuff.
Roll cages.
Yeah.
You're pretty
Can't
cool.
wait to see when that.
Absolute pain to get into the game, but we're getting there.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Especially making it look clean, going through
Yeah.
like the dashes and things like that without it looking like scuffed.
Exactly. There's so much
Yeah.
stuff to like you know, in real life, you have a body kit. You're usually taking the door cards out, and you know, that's just a pain in games. If you have a whole
Yeah.
card model, you know. So, but we're
Yeah.
getting there.
Got the fishnet. Fishnet
Can't
seats.
tell you how many door cards I've popped off of cars. I used to hate working on like or taking parts off of interiors. Oh my god, or getting to the antenna and taking off the antenna and having to drop the whole like I hated it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They downstairs. We have we have 2 of them that are just in pieces right now, man. There's 2 180s, 2 to make 1 basically. Oh damn, we don't have a forged SR20. We better get to the shop, huh?
Dude, I think I put the 26B and the oh, I was gonna. This is just a random request. Are you guys planning on making the 1JZ repurchasable or like a billet version of that or any kind of like
Is there
purchasable
right now,
version of the 1J
There's a 2J
for other cars?
Oh, because we have the 2J, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think. Yeah. At
It
some
wasn't.
point.
Yeah, it wasn't. We hadn't planned. We've been looking at V8 options, and
Okay.
like I don't think we can do the LS, but I was
Yeah.
looking at 1UZs maybe. But
Okay.
I mean, if people really want the 1J as well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I need the 1J. I'm
Yeah,
a...
yeah.
yeah.
Like the 1J more than the 2J, eh?
Nah, for sure.
I do.
man.
I would just 1J swap everything
yeah.
if I could.
Forged SR20. I'll buy one of them. 800 tofu. So when you get the forged and tuned SR, it does come with a different idle, and it's more aggressive SR sounding. Which is cool. Mazda 13B.
Comment. We got a comment on YouTube. When does it come out on PS5 mobile? So PS5, we're hoping for next year, sometime maybe middle of the year. Nothing confirmed yet, but yeah, we're getting there. And mobile, it won't be natively running on mobile. Like you can see, this is running on PCs and like not the best on PCs at the moment. So mobile will probably eventually do some cloud streaming with the game, but yeah, not sure when that'll happen either.
Just doing a quick build. And then we'll jump on episode, bro. G45 1500. This is a huge turbo.
Chuck it on.
But we like the way it sounds. It hits hard.
I'm putting something together too for the lobby right now.
Yeah, you
good
got
already.
Alright.
And I almost own like almost everything.
What's your go-to car at the moment?
Chaser.
Chaser?
Yeah.
Man, people love the Chasers. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, same man. I love the Chaser too. I've been jamming the Chaser.
Even games that don't have licensing for some reason just skip over that car. Like it's not like, I don't know.
Yeah,
frustrating.
I guess it's a lot of people gloss over it because it's more of a not a sporty car, I guess.
The Chaser?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a.
I mean-
Wait, is that what people call the 4-door Supra? Not really, because it's a 1J. But.
4-door Supers are 340. No, I'm just kidding. You know, do that. Mad. Question for Magic. Do you have any questions about developing a drift game? So I was gonna come on here with questions, but dude, they come to the stream so often, and I feel like I ask you guys so many questions. Oh, it's so hard. I mean, I guess the one thing would be like, I think this is just an interesting question because I feel like a lot of other games don't get it right, and this game did get it right. But when it comes to like desync, how does that happen from a developing standpoint? Because I feel like a lot of other games, like recently I've been going backwards and playing older games, and they just have desync problems. And I feel like this game, in terms of hitboxes, I feel like it's very clean, at least in PvP or when playing with other friends. Like, how does that go about? Like, how do you guys are able to make the hitboxes so clean and like are able to make it so there's not as much desync in the game? Like, what does that even? How does that start?
Time.
Time. Okay.
Well, with the hitboxes and that, like, yeah, we spend a long time modeling our cars, and we get them right.
When you say hitboxes, do you mean like, is that like collisions? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, collisions kind of, because like I feel like, for example, like we've been playing like on my stream, we've been playing like old games like 2015 Need for Speed, right? And the hitboxes on that game, you won't even be near somebody, and you'll just take them out, for example. And with some drift games, there's desync issues. You'll get right next to each other, and then 1 second you'll just be in the other person's car, and then you'll just explode and go flying, you know? But I feel like, regardless of the other little stuff, I feel like in this game, I've never really had a desync issue at all. And I feel like the hitboxes and stuff, that's one thing that was very cleanly done. And I was just curious, like, why other games just simply can't do it, I guess.
I don't know exactly how other games do it, but I know a little bit about the collisions and how we've done that and improved on it. And I think that's what you mean by hitbox, right? So there's like the shape of the car, but the actual thing that's colliding isn't the exact shape of the car. It's got like smoother edges, and it's like a round shape, and a lot of testing. And, but when you're testing, it's not just like change the shape of the collision box and then smash into a wall. And be like, okay, a little bit more. You actually gotta like play it in tandem for hours, and then and then at different places on the track and stuff. And
it's refreshing too to see devs that are actually good at their game, by the way. Coming from, oh my god, I don't even want to. Yeah.
I wouldn't say everyone's great at this company.
but good enough to even at least like,
For sure,
there's a few devs on leaderboards. That's not normal. You know?
Yeah, true.
Like, you know, that's not.
we've been wasting time. It's great.
Yeah, we got.
That's why it's
like,
low on the stream magic.
yeah, I mean, Jill and Billy and you guys are like smashing the leaderboards. I'm always like, man, how did you get that score, dude? Like in the office, like trying to get. How do you do it?
Got a question here. When a game eventually releases on consoles, will it be able to play offline? I can't answer that. I would say probably not because of the way we do our saves.
Wait,
yeah.
what do you mean? Like be able
to play offline without having to be connected to the internet.
Yeah, because I feel like that's a big issue with car games nowadays. I think, for example, like you need to be connected to a server in order to play the game.
Yeah, that's like most games nowadays. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a great question too, because I was gonna ask that at some point, but it's just because it is like, for example, that issue that like I had for like a week or so. Like, hopefully we never see that again or anything like that. But like, when an issue like that comes up, if we can at least play the game in offline mode or maybe use some kind of native save. I guess that's just like something that I guess newer games even just don't have. But
no, we get you. Yeah, I think like main reason we do it is it's more secure, rather than like it's more secure on our end for you guys, so that it's not as easy to jump in there and adjust your saves and that. So yeah, we do it like that, and it's just easier to have everything saved over the servers and that. But yeah, we get what you mean. We might look into it for console release, but I can't guarantee anything.
Yeah, I was curious about anti-cheat. I was curious about anti-cheat too, just because it kind of like I guess devalues some of the cars in games and ruins I guess you could say the economy of other games. How do you guys plan to combat that? Is that kind of the same thing where it comes into that third-party like login system, I guess you could say? Is that kind of how you guys plan to combat that in terms of adjustment to like tofu values and things like that?
Yeah, I think we've already implemented some stuff on our own end to sort of combat that when we first released tofu and that. Yeah, I don't think have we got any plans to use any other third-party anti-cheats?
I'm not too sure on that one. If any of the teams on the chat, they could possibly answer that.
Yeah.
Not too. I mean, I don't know what you would do for a drift game in terms of points cheating. That's the one thing I think that's cool about drift games versus like
I think
other stuff.
We see like we test the game obviously in the studio and whatnot, and that's part of it. So we'll try and do that ourselves and see if it's possible to cheat.
Yeah.
And there has been times where like, oh, okay, you can do this thing, and then all of a sudden you're kind of raking in the points. And we're like, okay, how do we make designers so you can't do that on the course? So when you're designing the events and stuff. Yeah,
that's like well,
yeah.
But
and then
yeah,
Kois was asking too because and thank you for your service. He is he goes on submarines, and he actually told me this. I thought it was kind of cool. You can take I think he was asking because you can take your consoles or things like that on the ships. I didn't know you could take a console on a submarine. By the way, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's wild. He told me that. He's like, yeah, you can take them on the sub. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
dude, that's crazy. Playing Torch Drift 2 on a sub.
Imagine that. That'd be so cool.
Tell me you guys don't have Wi-Fi on the sub, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Someone's playing TD2 in a submarine.
That's a thought.
How are the servers on the sub, bro? How does that work?
Get some crazy ping.
Yo, that's wild. He's playing in a submarine, yo. Have you? I've been in a submarine. Well, it was half in the water, I guess. It wasn't actually underwater, but
it was like you guys been playing it now.
It was like it was like
Imagine if you could stream from the sub, bro. Substream. That would be the most viral stream ever.
Dude, that's like his channel could be called Substream. It's like a level 8. Oh no.
Cadence server submarine region, please.
Be level 8. How do we be level 8?
Hey Moss, you're in the chat. Can you give us some levels? Thanks.
Moss. Dedicated server submarine region,
I'll
please.
send you the.
I got you, Rahul. Alright, thanks, Moss. The Moss is just gonna level us up real quick so I can paint this 180. I've got the Kyosho mesh wheels in there. Oh, I didn't even do the dash map, bro. Sad guy.
Okay, I do have one question. I'm just curious.
There is she.
Okay, as somebody that loves creating liveries, and I've heard and seen screenshots of the livery editor and stuff, I'm very excited for it. Saw the community tab. I think I asked it on stream, but I just want to ask again. Is the community tab the possibility of allowing people to upload their own decals? Or is that something that maybe might be a thought on maybe just even client side or something like that you guys plan on implementing at any point?
That's
some way for people to upload?
I think, yeah, we have that sort of
That's
idea.
that's part of the design. That's part of the goal of being able to for players and community to like be able to create their own decal packs and whatnot and upload them. And man, like I love making decals too. In older games, spent hours making decals, and then you're able to see other people's download theirs or share your individual stickers, whatever.
I saw the grouping too, which looks nice too.
Grouping,
We're literally designing the system as right now. So if there's anything that anyone really wants that would be really good, just jump in the Discord and add some feedback for us. We want to get it right for you guys, because we know a lot of people would just solely play games just to jump in and make their cards look sick. So yeah,
and take pictures with it, like literally.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't even say how much time I spent in photo booth, but yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. Even drone mode and because it's a camera as well, right?
Yeah. I found the GMG avatar on Ebisu. I sent a picture in the general chat. That was funny. You guys meant to put that there, right?
Yeah.
I found that. I found that on Manami. I was like, yo, what? I looked through the window and I got like kind of scared for a second. I was like, what is that?
Where did you?
Fun fact, there's one of those on every track.
I gotta find all
hidden.
of them now.
Yeah, that one actually has been accidentally removed, so we'll have to add that one back.
Oh,
But
dang.
yeah,
I'm glad you found
it.
I was like, I swear it's this building. I'm looking at it and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's not there, man.
we couldn't find it. We're like, wait, we placed this. How could we not find this?
Sure. I'm about to go look for it now. What, did they remove Pizza and
Yeah, we did
13 or
some.
something?
We just did some like little environment adjusting, and I think one of the artists has said goodbye
Hey,
to it.
Wallen. What's up, dude? Also, brother, thanks, Moss. We went from 6 to 16. We're just like that.
See, that's how you level up, guys. Just
Yep.
ask the devs.
Well, that's a good question by Quest right there.
Oh, the hardest thing ever. What color? Actually, you know what color I want to try? Do you guys know Millennium Jade? Like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Nissan color.
Yeah, that is a good question, guys.
So I think that's one thing people get worried about with newer games nowadays. I feel like that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I can tell you guys are passionate. And I think the community can tell you guys are passionate too. But the whole thing with people releasing games. I mean, this is a completely different genre. Like the whole X Defiant thing that just happened, right?
Oh,
7 months.
Yeah,
cut,
it's
done.
crazy these days, isn't it?
Even from like a AAA developer like that, even though we know Ubisoft's kind of going towards the tank, I think, just from what I see online. But
we've definitely got good big plans. Once console release comes out, we're just gonna be doing what we're doing, releasing updates like every couple months. Just keep adding new features, new content.
Chat might hate or love me for this, but do you guys plan on implementing some kind of like? I'm sorry, okay. You guys plan on implementing some kind of like battle pass thing? I'm just curious because every game has it now. I was just curious if it was in your guys' plans already or not.
It's an interesting one, battle passes. Like, it can be good. I think we've got some things designed that are similar, but we're still sort of deciding where we want to go. Now that we're like a paid game, we kind of feel like that sort of thing is sort of, I don't know, not what we want to be going for now. But yeah, we'll see.
I mean, I think it's not a terrible idea. The thing is, right, like if you put things like the 180 pack in there and there's like multiple of those, I think it'll be sick. And then I had a question about multiplayer battles too, but I think it's a good way to do it. I think the buy tofu might throw people off, but like it's just like whatever. I don't know. People are so sensitive nowadays about everything. Oh my god, it's a battle pass. They're money hungry. It's like, they have to make money. Like Jesus, like I think people understand it to a point. I think if the battle pass is good enough, I think the problem with many games is like, for example, the Unbound thing where they actually put real like cars that are like not just versions of other cars, but actual cars in the battle passes. I think that's the problem. I think if you just do optional visual stuff that is obviously like maybe even like, I don't know, like geared towards a certain pro driver and then little stuff around it. I don't know. I feel like it could be cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like I kind of like that stuff. And then
I think we just need to get a big bank of new content for you guys that we can sort of start delivering in that way. At the moment, we're sort of like, we're releasing all our new content with every update, and it'd be good to get a crap load of stuff out and then do something like that where we sort of release new stuff with the battle pass. So it's sort of like something to do every update, I guess you could say. But that's just from my head.
So then,
I can't see the
so
line.
there's been talks of battle pass.
Hit refresh.
I did. You're good.
Magic.
I might need to restart my game.
These lobbies have been so annoying.
Does this look like Millennium Jade? If anyone knows what color that is in real life, does this look
It's a little. I'm not an expert. It's a little green, right? Maybe a little bit more goldish. It might
I
be a
feel like
little-
it could be a tad more yellow or gold.
I like the color. It's a nice color.
I'm not an expert. I like that color though. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the color combo to be honest. I'm so basic. I love silvers and grays, and then super loud wheels on the livery. I think is super dope too. That's just like my stuff. I like that kind of look.
Yeah, man. I mean, chromies for the homies. We do have like a bunch of the Rohanas, which are 3-piece. You can change the offset on them.
I can see the lobby now. I just needed to restart. It's good.
Ah, cool.
Definitely a bit of delay on this one.
Yeah, we're in the US.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Oh, there's James. Freaking the chaser.
Oh.
What's up, James?
You guys have any plans of adding North Course?
Got a question on YouTube.
I've been. Yeah, North
You go.
Coast.
Sorry, I interrupted.
We're definitely adding to Ebisu and North Course. I'm not 100% like if we're doing that, but that's definitely been talked about amongst the devs. And
We've got plans.
I can't say for sure when exactly that would happen, but
What server? This is West?
Yeah.
this is West. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, this isn't that bad. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying, but
I want North as well, man.
All right, Rahul,
I will say, I think.
Sorry.
Oh, my bad. You're good. Go ahead,
Yeah.
read the shit. I'm just here. My bad.
A question on YouTube. Accelerate to the limit and it doesn't go over 50. Is that a tuning?
What do you mean? You accelerate to the limit, it doesn't go over 50?
Yeah.
Like
Are you losing control? Is that what you're meaning?
like you're at the limit of that. Are you in like first gear or what do you mean?
Are you changing gears? I know you can mess with the gearing if you've got a better. Yeah, but I don't think you can limit your speed to 50.
Sorry, I was kind of focused. Yeah, so yeah, if you're in the same gear, then it's gonna not, you're not gonna go any faster because you're reaching your max wheel speed in that gear, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a good question from Course. I kind of want to build on that question. Like how did you guys get into drifting, and then what made you want to lead that into developing a drift game? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I mean, Jaden and I went here always.
Yeah, we've only been here for, not the whole time.
Just
we've got our first game, which, when did that release? First Talk Drift game.
I think it was Talk Burnout.
Talk Burnout was the first game. Yeah.
How many years ago was that? That's like well over 5 years ago.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I think we did Burnout, and we liked the physics we had on it, and we sort of thought, oh, we could do some drifting with this and sort of expand on that. Because Burnout, our Burnout game is based off Aussie Burnouts, and it's a very not strict. It's just niche. That's what I'm looking for. It's very niche. Which, I mean, drifting is niche as well, but not nearly as niche as Aussie Burnouts.
Aussie Burnouts. Yeah. And Aaron, of course, our CEO Aaron, he's grown up here in Aussie, and I guess a little bit around the motorsport culture and drifting. You know, he's been to Japan, and he is essentially a car guy as well. So I guess the very start of it comes from there, and he's got a huge game dev history. Have a jam.
Yeah, give me this
And,
thing. Give it to you.
But then once Talk Burnout came out, and then there was TD1, the drifting mobile game. As that was happening, I know Aaron and Billy and the team would actually go to events and participate in drifting in real life, and kind of say you're like kind of into something and you start doing it more, and then you get really into it. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, and like, you look at our physics, and there's a reason they feel like this. It's because our CEO and that like they know, they've done drifting in real life. They know how it feels, and they've tried to sort of get as close as they can on the sim. Obviously, some things need a bit of adjusting, but like you can see that we've got roots in
Yeah, definitely. I just want to ask real quick. This is just a stream question. Does everything look good on your guys' end? I'm just viewing it, and I think. Are you frozen? Am I frozen on your guys' stream, or is everything good on your guys' side? I don't know. I just was looking at the stream real quick, and it started cutting, but I couldn't tell if it's me trying to watch the stream at the same time.
look like it's dropping a bit, doesn't it?
It does look, yeah. I'm like dropping it on the laptop here on Twitch. Yeah, we're stuck. We're stuck on there. But on Tony's screen, it looks.
Still live? Yeah. Twitch moment.
Yes.
Scanned all the FD tracks. Crazy.
The rest of them within the next year.
Did we scan all of the FD?
I don't know if we scanned all of them. I don't think we should give out any info on what we're releasing next with tracks.
Yeah, I don't know if like we can say like, yep, we're gonna be releasing these exact tracks.
Yeah.
I don't know what we can say to that. Yeah, there is more tracks coming. There's more tracks coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That's definitely happening.
I have a question. Do you guys have a projected amount of cars that you plan to have in the game?
Yeah, there's some. There's definitely models that we've still yet to get in, that we want to get in really bad, and we've just actually.
Are we let us say that?
UE6.
Yeah, I don't think we have any specific numbers on how many cars. Obviously, we're sort of like we're really strict on our, who we partner with.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't,
There's a new partnership that we are going to be. It's actually 2 new partnerships we're going to be announcing, and along with those comes new cars. BMW. Yeah. And what's it called? Also, other like existing models with the existing brands in the game already that we want to release that we haven't like there's we don't have S14, we don't have R32.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like a Safari. I know those are just Nissans, but like
Obviously, all the brands
Toyotas,
we've
Honda.
got in now, we'll probably look at expanding on them to sort of cover all the drifting cars, like the basics.
JZX90s, JZX R2s, things like that.
Yeah.
Honda NSX
exactly.
would be sick.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
We do have front wheel drive as well. We got a FL5.
S13 and S14 for sure.
Yeah, man, love them.
Yeah.
There's this. I think the closest. We got the Cel80 right now. It's the closest thing. But yeah, definitely more cars that we want to put in the game.
100%.
Nice.
Jump in Minami with us. We'll do some attempted tandeming.
Bet. Okay, I'll head up over there right now.
Wilson.
Yeah, I'm all good. This actually feels really good to me. I'll be honest, last time I was on West, it felt very difficult, but it actually feels better. I will say, though, too, I think with the FD style tracks, I don't know what you guys plan on adding, but to kind of build off of what Kingsley World said, in terms of tracks, I think I would like to see a lot of, North Course, but like, smaller tracks, kind of, but not like drift school small, but like kind of smaller,
Yeah.
with not as crazy big entries? Like maybe something like Sekia Hills would be cool to see, or Sekia Hills. I don't know how you say that, but
Oh yeah, okay. Like smaller loops that you just kind of mindlessly attend, like Brooklyn Park almost. You know, just
yeah,
mindlessly
exactly.
attended. For sure, man. Yeah. Okay. This is the sort of thing we want, right? Like what people want, sort of tracks.
Yeah. We've got like a massive list of ones that people have recommended already in the Discord, and like.
Yeah, for sure. And the cool thing is, we'll be trying to put out, you know, all these tracks that people want, and at the same time, there's also the mod community that can do the tracks as well.
Eventually we want to get the mods to a spot where you can play mods and do like almost everything that we can do with the base game. So, you know, it'll be up to people if they want like a really niche course that they haven't, like, that, you know, no one out of their country would want to know about. That'd be our end goals. But yeah, for the ones that we support, we're definitely looking into lots of different
question
ones.
For the console guys too. So since like, I don't know if another game just recently, actually I think literally today, added modded map support for consoles. Do you guys plan on doing a similar thing for Torque Drift 2 as well in terms of modded map support for consoles?
Oh yeah, I think we're going to go straight from the bat. We'll have mod support because we've sort of, you know, we've designed around mods right now, and we'll definitely have that for console release, or at least we'll give it our best shot.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, Toge tracks all day. I need Ebisu Toge too, for sure. Ebisu Toge would be nice.
Oh
yeah, we tuned this thing. Wow, crap.
Yeah, around Ebisu and, you know, what, like in real life, like there is kind of the Toge street tracks around in different mountains. So yeah, man, definitely gonna be seeing more tracks, places to drift, to sure. And with the mods, I think the goal is also make modding easier and more to do in the mods, right?
And
so then that way it's like the players can do more. Just wait for release.
Yeah, exactly, right. I was just curious too, because I think we talked about it in my stream before, and you guys, I just wanted to reconfirm, you guys do plan on eventually adding support possibly for modded parts, not cars, but just parts and wheels and things like that possibly?
Yeah, I think we're starting to look into specific parts. Yeah, for sure. We don't know. You know, we can't really confirm anything yet, but you know, it's definitely starting to.
What was your wait? Can you say that again? What was the question?
Like for example, there's objects and stuff. Like there's an objects feature in another game where you can add objects that the player creates or ports from wherever else into the game, and then, you know, like
like the actual,
just make your own body kits. Yeah, like literally port the body kits in from other assets into, like, as a modded add-on.
Oh,
like,
I see that.
Yeah,
that's hella cool. Like that would be super. That would be super. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if we're doing that. I really don't know if I.
Yeah, we're definitely. When did we release mods? Is that point? I don't know. It was a while ago now. Yeah, we released that, and we've sort of slowly been updating it. But now I think we're gonna look into it a bit heavier for coming updates. So yeah, hopefully.
Ultimately, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, everyone, get over here. We'll do the jump. We'll do the Minami jump train.
The Minami jump train.
Jump train. Okay. Get over here.
I need my S15 in order to do it. I need to get my S15, but I don't want to leave the lobby and then lose the spot. I'm worried.
Oh yeah, the input lag for me makes it so hard.
Hey, I'm parked here.
It kind of feels like the car's straightening up way harder when with input lag. That's what it feels like.
For me, I guess the thing with the input delay is it would be just like overcorrect. And again, I don't think it's as noticeable on smaller tracks, so that's why I think like maybe just when there's smaller tracks, it won't be as noticeable. It's more or less those big entries and those fast entries where you don't already have much margin for error that you notice things like that. Wallen's still getting it though on this US.
Oh, Wallen's
so
absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, he's probably got better ping than playing with us.
Oh yeah, probably.
He's on the error discs.
All right, get over here. Let's go. Watch me spin out halfway down the line.
I'll get behind you. Y'all go ahead first. Trust me, I'm definitely gonna crash.
Alright. Cool. Watch me spin out halfway.
Doesn't make it to the jump.
I think this chaser style is a little bit of a jump. Oh, I hit the first bump. Yep, it's over.
It's over.
No, into the steer into the wall.
Oh,
I would have grabbed my S15 real quick that I built. How many are in here? Okay, if I lose a spot, I'm more focused on chatting with y'all anyway.
Oh,
Dude.
well, you're using your cracked S2. Come on.
Cheater.
Cheater.
Does this look
a Mustang or something?
Oh, the Mustang, yeah.
Not the Mustang.
Are you logged into my account?
Damn, what did you go full tune on this roll? Or did you?
Yeah, you can, yeah. It's
amazing with like just a little bit of playtime and some parts. You can make these cars feel so much better than what they are stock.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Almost like real life.
100%. Kickflip points.
Kickflip. Look at that damage though.
Are you grabbing your S15, Veggie?
Yes, I am right now. Yeah, currently. Trying to get that done real quick.
Any other questions?
Oh yeah, Wallen's a beast. Wallen is a beast. Yes, he is.
Magic? Yeah.
180. Oh yeah, man. Hey, what are you doing to the 180? I did half of that damage.
I just like crashing. It's fun.
For me, it's
fun to look at the damage.
drivable.
It's totally not a skill issue, I swear.
I think my biggest worry when it comes to that is basically just the wheel. Just because on controller, I actually am not notice. Even on like US East and stuff, I don't notice it too bad. Like you said, I think 200 ping's the thing, but
yeah,
the wheel you have to be peer-to-peer and host.
It's definitely noticeable on controller, but yeah, I wouldn't be playing too far apart with the wheel.
Yeah.
We're definitely looking into it all the time, so.
I don't know the science behind that one. I do remember that the devs were
It's a lot of work.
trying to suss it out.
Trying to set up
We
my
got Emos.
I'm actually so surprised how well I'm drifting right now with this.
With the lag,
With the input
the input
delay.
to it.
What?
I think what makes us look really realistic is the sky, maybe, like that sort of musky atmosphere.
Surprised drift missile's not in here.
Chase him down, chase him down.
Go.
Well,
I'll answer some questions. Dude, nice driving. Come on, you've been driving for 2 seconds. Yeah, exactly what Moss said. Like, there is definitely a fine balance with adding new content and then, polishing our existing content. So, we're definitely dividing up the time as best we can.
Yeah.
Wait, is there more than 4 people in this lobby?
Yeah, man.
Isn't that a new feature?
Yeah, there's 5
Yeah.
now. I'm the 5th now.
We've upped the cap to 8 players.
Yeah, 8 players.
And you can play Daikoku. Dedicated.
And the grandma, and the uncle, the whole fam, man.
Anyone else got any other questions?
I
for
found
us?
some crazy secret sections on Daikoku, by the way. All those gates that you can just burst open.
Yeah.
Made like custom sections. I have a little random question. I guess it's an attention to detail-esque question, so it's not really that serious. Like,
Yeah.
I realize a lot of other games don't have it, but just for pictures and things like that. With the suspension stuff, so I noticed the S15 has the front suspension. Do you plan on adding it? Or, for example, like I always make the joke about the Bluetooth intercooler thing. Do those things plan on getting like, do those plan on getting those final little touches possibly before full release? Okay.
Yeah, I think before full release. Yeah, we've already started adding them to some of the newer carts, haven't we? That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. So we've gone from Bluetooth angle kits to the the wired ones.
Bluetooth wheels. Yeah.
You want more angle? Is infinite. You can 360 the way. Yeah, we're gonna. So you've noticed some cars have them, some don't. Slowly getting them in all of them.
Yeah.
That's for the Bluetooth angle kit. And I think the intercooler as well. I think there's plans to kind of plumb them up so that when your bumper falls off, you don't just see it floating intercooler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some cars'
so yeah.
bumpers hide it better than others, but I think, for example, just like the S15, since it's become kind of my main car recently, at least for point stuff, I'm really enjoying the way this car feels. I think it's actually, this and the Chaser are like definitely my top two. But this bumper is like so open and you can just see everything.
Yeah. I agree. Dude. I like the right now. We have fixed it, but right now in the S15, if you do it into cooler, it actually spawns behind the kind of the rad support, and a lot of people do mount them there in real life. But we've changed that so it does mount.
Got a question on YouTube. What's the computer that you're running it on? I've got a 4070 and it's struggling. We're actually on a 4060 Ti right now, and we're running pretty well on 1080, I think. So yeah.
This is a 4080.
No, it's
my
4060
Jesus.
Ti. This is actually, yeah, it's got good stats, but yeah, we're definitely looking at
90-degree ankle kit. Holy.
Yeah,
I don't think that.
I saw that.
Yeah, I don't
question.
think anybody needs that.
Oh, yeah, we're planning on adding, car tune sharing. I'm
Car
not
tune
sure,
sharing.
but I mean, it'd be awesome to have tune sharing. So, like, I don't know.
I don't know how that would work. That would be cool.
Yeah. I think other games like Forza and that do it, don't they? But
Yeah, I think games like that have tune sharing, even like Car X has tune sharing. I will say, as nobody's gonna care, but like YouTubers like it when there's no tune sharing because then people have to go to YouTube for the
yeah,
for the tunes.
Yeah.
They don't have to just go to the. Oh, let me download this too.
And something I don't like about some games that do tune sharing is like you buy it or download a tune.
Oh my god.
And then you can't customize some things on it. It's like you're locked into that tune. And I don't know, like I know you're getting a tune, but it'd be nice to sort of still have a bit of freedom. Like you go that as a base, and then you can play with it and see if you think you can make it better, sort of thing. But yeah, that would be cool to have for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I see a lot of comments about optimization. I mean, I don't think it's the craziest, but I think I don't have that much. Even streaming and like OBS virtual camming right now, I mean, I'm like 70. Even with this many people in the lobby, I think I'm at like 60 something FPS. I mean, I'm on low, but I'm also on a 3070, so it's not like it's getting. It'll keep getting better.
At the end of the day,
you-
we're in Unreal, and it's a very demanding engine. And so for now, you're gonna have to expect to sort of maybe drop those settings a little bit just to be consistent. But we're definitely looking at especially Ebisu. Ebisu, we're going to be doing some big overhauls on performance. Hopefully next.
Nice.
episode.
This is really the only map I struggle on. To be honest. It's that bad. Everything else I can run on medium.
You should have seen when we released Daikoku. Whew, that was fun.
Yeah.
But we got that one optimized nicely now. That one's running smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm slowly getting used to the input delay and like rewiring my brain.
How long are you guys planning on streaming? What's the time right now? Probably another, I don't know, hour if you're lucky.
Oh,
So if you've got any questions, get them out now.
Oh, my bad.
That's me, bro. Spun now. That's me.
So have you managed to get on any of the leaderboards, Magic?
Yeah, and then I get kicked off, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely want to grind the leaderboards a little bit more. I wanted to do some stuff on wheel. I tried to do the chase one on wheel, and I meant to try and reclaim the one on the chase one because I like the chase events more than the lead events, to be honest, because I like actually having to keep proximity.
Yep.
The lead events, I see people just chucking it into the. I mean, it's every game. Like I've done leaderboards on a bunch of games, whether it's time trials. I'll probably be more into time trial stuff if you guys had grip physics. I'll definitely do that in Toge stuff. Toge time trials, I'll definitely do stuff like that. But when it comes to drift leaderboards, I feel like there's always some crazy, cheesy way. But I mean, it's what needs to be done.
Yeah.
But like the throwing the absolute 110-degree backward angle and then letting the car straighten out after the first clipping point and then throwing it into the next one, it's like. I don't know. I always get frustrated. I'm like, why am I getting the same amount of points every time?
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think we're
It's
trying to tighten it up as best as we can, but yeah, there's always ways people
The grip,
cheese.
I think it's perfect though. I think there's the minimum amount of cheese in comparison to like Unbound or like. To be honest, that's the only other game with like drift competition stuff at the moment, but. Like I feel like it's actually pretty good. I think you guys have done a great job, I want to say, at minimizing cheese. I mean, getting reverse entry angle should be allowed, for sure. I I mean, and I think that's one of the bad things about other games. They kind of give you a 0 when you do 360s or reverse entries or things like that.
Yeah.
When I guess it should be technically rewarded.
I think so. For us, you can kind of do a backy or like do a 360. Does it take off the score counter or the point?
No.
Backies work.
Stays.
You can do backies, they're fine, but 360s, like full rotation is like
No, yeah.
obviously out, yeah. I hate 360s anyway, coming from Car X. I'm tired of 360s.
Like it's and the thing is
360
like
jumps.
Same here,
360s are like, we're trying to be sort of like it's a competitive setting, and 360s aren't a competitive thing.
Yeah.
Was this a dedicated?
Showing off, sure. This is dedicated, yeah.
So I can leave and come back.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Change the car.
Yeah. Jump on a Mad Maca.
Yeah.
Or you could tune another car.
Have a guess. Switch
I appreciate.
curve.
Yeah, we made it dedicated.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head up to Drift School after I repair the car by switching the spect. Oh, in-game dyno stands
sorry, I
and
keep,
in-game changing cars. Pretty please. How do you guys plan on that?
What in-game? Did you say in-game
Like
dyno?
tuning.
Tuning.
When I said dyno stand, I meant like tuning. That's what I meant. 'Cause that's what it's called in the other game I play.
Oh yes.
I think
In Car X, yeah.
we would love to see some sort of dyno tuning.
Do you
It's a lot
mean
of work.
So engine.
Yeah, like
engine
actual
tuning, like
tuning, yeah.
AFRs and
Well,
stuff.
I just
Like
meant like being
in-game?
able to adjust any kind of like any tune, like the same tuning menu that's in the main menu, being able to adjust that in game. Because I will say, currently, like I don't know if there's a test button I'm missing, but when you tune the car, you have to go out, then go into the event, and test the car. Okay, this feels weird. Now back all the way out, then go to the main menu,
Yeah,
and go
for
to
sure.
tuning. It would be nice to have either just a quick button to click test, or be able to tune in lobbies, or be able to tune in events. You know what I mean? I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
we definitely have something in the pipeline for that.
The test button thing is that's something I love in other games too. Yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
I think we originally wanted to do it so that you could test it in practice. I think, but I think we ran out of time, so we just had to do what we've got now. But yeah, we'll definitely. That's definitely a good feature. I know I would much appreciate that because I have no idea what half of these things mean.
Yeah, I only said dyno stand because it's called the dyno stand in the other game, but
Ah,
changing
yeah.
cars would be cool too, or just a quick repair button. But the spectator to driver thing is totally fine.
Yeah. I would actually really love to see a dyno too. It'd just be really cool having a dyno in your
Well,
shop
yeah,
and
actual
you
dyno,
get to
yeah.
run it on the dyno. That'd be so cool.
Yeah,
I don't think any other game does that. Probably a few.
I think Need for Speed Underground 2 had it,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
Underground 1 or 2. Chat, I don't. One of the undergrounds had actual dinos. I think that's the last game I saw with actual dinos, like actual dino in the game.
I think BeamNG has a dyno too, and then you can get a UI
okay,
for
yeah.
a torque curve and a horsepower curve.
Golden Ninja wants a V12
about-
in the Miata. Yeah, alright.
V12.
What about time of day changes?
Time of day?
Like skybox changes or time of
Like
day stuff? Do you guys
actual
plan on?
in-game or
Like
as-
nighttime Ebisu,
Yeah.
nighttime Daikoku.
I think we're definitely going to look at something. I don't know how we're going to implement it, but we've thought about, what's the word? How it changing in-game the longer you're in for like practice mode and that. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to look into stuff like that for sure.
Yeah.
Daytime, nighttime. Yeah, that would be cool.
Daytime.
Magic, are you still down at the?
I'm actually at drift school right now.
How do you get there?
I think that's what it's called, right? School. What's it called?
Yeah,
Is
that
that what
way.
this layout's called?
Yeah, I
Up the
think
hill?
Drift school, yeah.
Drift school, yeah.
I don't know. Is that called drift school in real life?
I think so. There's a sign somewhere. I don't know, man. I like when it comes to Ebisu. I used to be a big fan of. I've spent way too much time at Minami doing that jump drift. At this point,
Yeah.
I probably spent thousands of hours on that.
Oh, damn, by the
section,
way.
but
Got left here.
Oh, is that the
I
sign?
love North Course and
Yeah,
Toge
I've
so
got that.
much. So those are the only ones I know for sure.
North Course, yeah, dude. Sorry, sorry. we were talking about North Course, and I was screaming, crying. Like, I want North Course as well. Can we please do it? So,
Night and day cycling. Doing
The only game I think it's in is Drift CE. That's the only other.
Really?
Well, Drift
We
Racing
have to
3
do it.
now.
all right.
Drift Racing 3 now has it, but that's mobile. But I don't think North Course is really in any other base game besides Drift CE, and I don't even know if anybody. I just saw it the other day because I've been doing this thing where I just play random games on the Steam store. But
Oh, true. Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought, okay. Yeah, man. Okay, we have to do like.
Obviously, there's probably modded versions, but even like it's just I don't know why. I don't know if it's just it's obviously an AC. Everything's an AC, but in terms of base game stuff, I don't think it's in many games.
And also, like, I watch so much. I actually watch a lot of footage of people doing the North Course. Doing the massive backy down the street.
Yeah.
I do that in the game.
Did y'all fix the physics from last time I flipped my Mustang? I don't know.
When was that? Who was that?
Who was that? Don.
It's a Mustang. It's supposed to. No, I'm joking.
Weather conditions?
Is that illegal?
Wow, imagine
Mustang
drifting in the
slander.
rain. That'd be fun.
I think it would be cool to be visual. I don't know if it's just grip effects. I mean, like, I'll be honest. You know what would be cool too, and this is just coming from somebody that wants to host a bunch of events in this game. I plan on hosting some in other games, but they had server issues. But I would like to see I mean, this might be asking a lot. I'm curious what chat's input is on this too. But like when you set up a lobby, maybe the ability to limit the horsepower on the fly with server settings or something like that. Maybe horsepower limiting.
Yeah.
Just so like if you want to host like a street style comp.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
if you do like street style comp, you want to limit it to like 400 or something like that, because I feel like
that is
to have and kick and ban feature, please. In case once the game blows up, oh my god,
kick and ban.
I don't want.
Nobody's in there.
Please. Well, it's not even that. There's so much malicious stuff people keep doing on car games to like ruin people's time or just be weird, especially with livery editors and things like that. But yeah.
Yeah, no, to answer your question, yeah, I've definitely, I've actually done a design myself for this sort of thing. So hopefully in the near future we'll get something in that sort of facilitates that for you.
Nice.
I think I think my grand vision would be to have, like you build your car for a certain like horsepower, let's say. I think that'd be really fun to have cars that are like specific to area, like, classes.
Yeah, because even the S15 I use for leaderboards, I think this only makes like 380 or 400. Like that's I love drifting around that horsepower range, like 450 and under. It's kind of like my favorite. Shout out to Fuzz. He kind of put me onto like the, I guess, 90s / early 2000s to mid 2000s style stuff. I made filters like on Reshade for it and things like that. That's kind of like my favorite era to drift power wise. Like 500 plus is fun, but it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to take out that like lower power but really fun car, you know. And then it's not fair if you take out the 400 horsepower car and you're going against like a 1300 piece of machine.
Yeah, I mean there's always power to weight, right? But just like
and I mean like I like the like 8.6 in this, and there's no input delay, and you grip it up and you're low horsepower and you really got to throw yourself into the corners. That's a cool thing about all the adjustability in this, right? You can experience that type of drifting or like super high wheel speed drifting.
Yeah.
Oh, another one in terms of limiting and I guess balancing when it comes to servers. I think a couple other games have this as well as the. Okay, whoa, my car just randomly hit the brakes and won't. Okay. The tire compound stuff. I don't know how you guys plan on categorizing it with the upcoming tires releasing that are like real life compounds and things like that. But if you guys do plan on throwing those into categories, do you guys plan on adding any kind of limitations as far as tire compounds? For example, like if I want a server to be particularly ran on street and sport compound tires, do you guys plan on adding that as kind of a limitation that the host can adjust based on what they want the server to feel like? Because I feel like there's issues on other games where people come in on super grippy cars and kind of nobody's on the same playing field.
I think it'll be a part of that other one we discussed with horsepower. I think it'll sort of, you'll be able to choose, you know, what you want your players to be, you know, using. But yeah, I don't know when that sort of thing will come, but for sure, yeah.
Letting the players be able to control more of those like tuning aspects, tires, that's like part of our goals as well. Is giving the player those options. So right now we'll make a different compound, so it'll be like the tire curves and the physics of the tire and what is done in Unreal. It's applied to the tire, and then you give it a name. And it's the semi-slick or whatever. And right now you do play different tracks, and then you can only choose between the given options. But yeah, it would be cool, right, if you could like tweak it yourself and have it exactly how you want. So yeah, that's there's been many talks about that and how we'll do it, how we'll add it. But for now,
Nice.
it's kind of you buy the different. Oh, you get given 3 compounds, and yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of gearing towards, Wallen. Yeah, like with the stickers on them, I think that's a very good idea in terms of like, so like I guess what I was saying was like by the limitations, like obviously being able to set it as the lobby, right? But like this lobby can only use tires with green stickers on it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I meant. Or like yellow, green stickers. Yeah. Because then like I'll just keep using it. I mean, it's kind of a direct comparison, at least with lobbies, because I think it has a decent system. But like with cars, if somebody's on 120 and somebody's on 90s, just the difference there is like, which is essentially green and red. The difference is a lot bigger than I think in this
Sure.
game, but it's still noticeable.
Yeah.
And can cause like a lot of more contact and
Absolutely.
kind of get
dude.
rid of griefers without even really having to get rid of griefers, because it's going to be hard to grief on a street tire, you know,
Yeah.
or a little bit harder.
Either way, right? Yeah, man. And so with like multiplayer battles, sort of, that would have to be a thing. But it would be
Yeah.
like restrictions. Like,
I think once we do battles, we'll probably be looking at upgrading this sort of our lobby system as well. So, but yeah, I think we'll definitely add something like that too.
so like
Might
you
help,
set, or like even if it's in lobbies. So like you have a lobby and it's like minimum. Oh, what's it called? Like only red sticker tires allowed, or. And same with
And
battles.
okay, this is a, oh my god, my phone never rings.
The one too.
Forgetting it's my, people know it's my birthday. So now they're
Oh
calling me.
yeah, happy
Crap.
birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
People
man.
are calling me and
Woo.
stuff. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm just, I realize I'm getting those calls now. I gotta be like, oh.
Oh yeah, Amos just mentioned we're in the thick of designing these sorts of PvP game mode and categories and all the little things that come along with them, like having restricted options on the tires, compounds you can use when you're battling, so it's fair as possible. And so these sort of conversations are really important, so that we know what's involved. And, obviously, there's like research we do ourselves, but then
Yeah.
so it's in the works. It's in the works.
Have any input? Just let us know so we can get it perfect for y'all.
Golden Ninja. Will the game be release to old gen consoles?
I don't know if you want to run this on old gen thing. Probably, hopefully not.
Game
This
Boy.
is
I honestly wish more.
This is
I
gonna be
wish more
pushing
games
your
would get away from
PS5.
releasing on old gen. Yeah, I was about to say, I wish more games would stop releasing on old gen consoles. I feel like
Just
that's
let them
the.
die.
You know what though? I will say like going back to 2015 on Need for Speed, I don't know what they were. It seems like Need for Speed evolved backwards, man. That game, like, I mean, I guess it's a lot of what the modding community did to that game too, because obviously, like, I was taught little things I could do in like the program data to set the game at 200% resolution and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's crazy some of the old quality that's still there in older games. So I don't know. It's just like it's kind of a.
For sure, man.
I guess
Even like
older consoles can still keep up. But.
like your PSP, like a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Or Midnight Club 3.
I was just curious, how do you guys plan on, like, because I feel like people, it's funny, I make videos on this game and people still say it's a mobile game, and I'm like, this is never even released on mobile, like this. How do you guys plan on, or how do you guys plan on separating the identity of Torque Drift 2 kind of away from a mobile game? Because I feel like that unfortunately puts a bad stigma on games and people don't give it a chance on that. Do you guys have any plans in terms of advertisement or any ways to kind of separate it in a way for people, or like how do you guys plan on breaking out, I guess, in the market when this game does officially release?
Yeah, it's a tough one because of how our roots of being a mobile game. I think a lot of people see us as still being a mobile game, and we're definitely trying our best to sort of break away from, you know, what mobile games do and what people don't like from mobile games. But obviously, like, because it's our roots, it's, you know, what we've learned as successful for us. So, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time for us to get there, but we're definitely, you know, I think we're on the right steps. We just, yeah, if you have any ideas on ways to, you know, help get it out of our, you know, image of being a mobile game still, then yeah. But
I mean, obviously, renaming's not an option. It's already named. But
yeah.
Because that's the easier one, right? Because people just look up Torque Drift. They don't look up Torque Drift 2, maybe. Or, like, I don't know. It's kind of a... I don't know. It's funny. I hear such weird feedback about the first game, but then I look at the Steam reviews, and it's overwhelmingly positive. And I'm like, why do people, like, act like this game? Like,
it's just games in general. Like, you know, you have
a lot
your
of people are just...
dedicated fan base, but then you have, you know, there's always the one or two people that have a voice and they don't like the game, and you know,
So Magic, you were saying before, bro, that you had a 340i back in Cali.
Yeah. Set and face, yes I do. Yeah, basic build, but it's cool. Those cars you don't really have to do much to. It's crazy how much power you can make in newer cars without even having to do much.
Yeah, man,
It's
yeah,
a little
absolutely.
ridiculous.
I was never BMW guy myself, but buddy I live with has M3, and you know, just living with him, working on the car and taking on the track and whatnot. Just learning more and more about the whole BMW community, and even with the drifting and all the different motors they have to like the B58, and I've just been falling in love more and more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's one of those things. I mean, I can't wait to hopefully see BMWs in this game. I am a big BMW guy. I wouldn't say I'm like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I've always been a BMW lover, but I wouldn't say I'm a BMW kid, like the stereotypical one. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, Beamer boy, I guess you could say. Yeah, I guess I kind of was. God, now I look back at it. I look at some of my old videos and I cringe at myself. I'm like, oh, why the fuck was I running that tune? You know, OD Burble tunes. But eventually I switched up. But yeah, I love the car, man. Again, it's one of those things where I look back and I wish I would have kept my older vehicle. And now I want to get an older car again, because newer cars just don't have the soul. But the B58 is an amazing motor. It's very easy to make power on. It's fun. I'm glad it's in this game. Yeah, man.
I get to try a bit. The X5, BMW X5, that had a B58, and we're in LA, and some of the on ramps to the highway are so small, and it's like, yo, how do we? These guys are flying past at like 120 miles. How do we get up to speed as soon as we enter the on ramp, right? And so yeah, we launch controlled. We launch control X5.
Yeah. Yeah. The one of the cars for another shop that I wrapped, he has like a Z4 like race car with the actual genuine GT3 kit that on it that I wrapped, and then he has his single turbo G80, but his tow truck or his tow car is or tow vehicle, it's an X7 40i with a big boost kit, and like it's built by Pure Drivetrain Solutions and everything. I think the SUV makes like 800 with a B58 in it. So it's like an SUV with an inline six, but it makes like 800 and it tows stuff. It's kind of funny, and you'll see him doing runs on the highway with like Z06s and ZR1s and stuff. It's so funny, but it's sick. It's just like a blacked out SUV, and you won't think much of it. But then it just like, you know, you're here inline six, you're like, it's easy, but it's killing Uruses and stuff.
Yeah, it just squats and it's gone. Yeah, man, that's super cool.
Hey, we want to take some shots? Everyone group up. Amos is on
Some
the
shots?
cam.
I got a bottle in the... pictures.
I mean, hey.
Hey.
So great.
Hey, it's
your
the end
birthday.
of the day, right?
You should have done some.
It'd be pretty early for shots for you, Magic.
Nah, it's late. What do you mean? It's 9:31. It's about
isn't
that
it-
time.
Is that late or is that early?
Early. It's PM yesterday. I said you guys time traveled on me. It's still technically not my birthday yet. Still, some places it is though. So
Oh, missiles in.
yeah.
Hey.
Wall, you need me to get you unstuck there, buddy? Hold on. Oh, he got it.
Oh, we gotta get everyone up in here in drift school and just see the smoke. That'd be some sick shots.
I want to get on Daikoku so I can take some pictures with the Unreal camera and stuff. With the 8-player lobby or something.
Actually, yeah, we could jump on Daikoku if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, man.
I think it'd be sick.
Been on episode for a
Because
minute.
Ebisu, I can't crank this past medium, or I think.
Yeah, sure. You're saying.
All right, we'll get up on.
All right, let's go to Daikoku. Let's spin up another server for Daikoku.
Thanks, user. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man.
All right,
Dude.
where are we? Create.
Are you gonna jump into the S15 again? Switch it up.
Me? Well, if we're doing a car meet, I might hop into some car meet style stuff. Maybe a little bit less functional.
Actually, you know what? We should get a nice car too. I'm gonna build a new one.
Yeah.
I might
What
hop
have we
into
got?
something a little
Alright.
less functional. Maybe like a, or
Less
actually, I'll
functional,
hop into
I love
something
that.
functional, but in a straight line.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
Like a Nismo Z tune, something clean.
Oh, okay, okay. We want some
Yeah, well,
room to
R34.
fender action.
I haven't got a lobby up yet.
Oh, we're in
Eating
the
some
shop.
buffalo
Oh,
wings.
there's
and
the
Magic
Ebisu one's
Honor.
still up if
Buffalo
he wants
wings.
to join. What
Oh,
do we
I made a
want?
cursed car, bro. For torque guys, I made a GR86, and then I put the wheels off of the RX-8, the Madden Mike RX-8 on it, and then I lifted it to the
Oh,
sky.
The tri-spoke one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, dude. The offset on those a bit funny at the moment. We gotta actually fix that so they actually fit the cars.
Magic birthday card petition is crazy.
Oh, FD. Are you gonna go bet RX-7, eh?
Yeah, I just can't go past an accent. I don't know what it is.
If any game ever made me a car pack, it'd be the most basic car pack. It would just be like a chaser with like
The magic,
basic,
the
like
magic. car pack.
PSKFs on it.
What do you
Nah, I would design a livery. I love designing liveries. I'd probably design
Man.
a livery for real.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, livery designing's awesome. I remember being playing even Horizon, like playing Forza Horizon, even doing the liveries on there, and just because you only get so much to make deliveries, it's been ages.
I love doing them in real life too.
Oh yeah, you
design
actually
the-
van.
yeah.
You do rapping as well, right?
Yeah, so I wasn't like anything crazy, but like I got to like make a replica of like the Z, like, or put like a not too crazy, but like a straight up livery, like printed and stuff like that. Because for some reason the guy's sending cars to SEMA, but also being cheap because people don't like to pay money for car stuff. I don't know why, but so we didn't get anything custom printed. But we were able to design him like a custom, I guess, like Z4 GT3 style livery on the car with just like a scrap BMW like M colors,
Yeah. Okay.
and it was cool.
Yeah.
But like, people would say to do your own thing, and I've made a bunch of different designs for people. Like nothing crazy, but like clean two tones on like 7 Series or like Maybachs and things like that. Just like cool little design details, just little extra stuff.
Yeah, that's super cool, dude. That's super cool. I actually met up with someone that has a wrapping business here, and we were going through like, oh, what does it take to wrap some of the cars we have here, and even like watching videos and stuff. Dude, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, oh, dude, I can do this myself. It looks so easy, like, just pull off the old
I'll be
wrap,
honest.
but I got told that it's just like it's not the case, and it's really difficult, and like that's why people have
Okay,
these
well,
businesses.
I'll be honest with you, it's not that it's difficult. It's really not. It's okay. I mean, well, there's lots of shops cut corners. For example, there's like adhesive promoter that you can stick to the sides of the corners and stuff. It really like it's not actually that difficult to wrap certain cars. It really depends on the car. Like I would probably have a stroke trying to wrap the front bumper on like this R34, for example, because there's so many inlays I'd have to do. And when you're wrapping a car, the main thing you're thinking about is how do I keep it clean? And you're trying to hide, because nothing, when it gets too complex, is necessarily a one piece or like one layer, right? So you have to put lines and think about where you can optically like make a human not see it,
Oh,
right? So like if I was wrapping, like we call it inlays, so you have to put like the inlay of a vinyl piece like here, because there's no way you can stretch the material around that corner and then down there and then
like
certain
a-
angles.
like from like depending like from the roof down the pillar down to the guard.
Now,
Is
I
that
have
all
one piece
one?
this. I can one piece like I don't know. Here, what car? Like, tell me a car, and I could probably tell you how I would
Like
visibly do it.
The one we look like the RX-7 FD. So the A pillar is...
I could probably wrap a RX-7 in like 2 days.
Yeah, it's actually... I realize most of it's...
I could probably, yeah. The only thing that would be annoying, though, is the roof. I probably wouldn't even... To be honest, again, I always tell people this, too, with cars. When it comes to wrapping cars, if you're wrapping something like this, I would hope it's a drift car or something, so we wouldn't even have to worry about one-piecing it, so there's a livery on it, right? If you're wrapping a car like this, I wouldn't even recommend it. I would just paint something that's this era or before. I only recommend wraps for either race cars, drift cars, or cars that are like post 2010, or even like post early 2000s. Because again, for some reason, people are charging arms and legs for wrapping, but now it's like more or less color PPF's more popular, and that can get expensive.
Yeah.
And these cars, I think, if they're gems, they deserve paint jobs. Like, I would never. You could do it pretty easily, but I would never probably even wrap just a clean RX-7 or a Chaser. Like, you might as well just paint it.
Yeah, that's so true, man. That is so true. There's a lot of I guess another reason people would say you have like an RX-7 and it has original paint, and you're like, I want to keep the paint safe as long as I can, and then you wrap it maybe. Oh yeah, that's what PPF. I heard PPF is harder, is different too when you're actually handling PPF. It's a slightly different.
You just can't mess up, because if you mess up, you can't crease it and then heat it up and then smooth it out again. It's just done.
Oh, is that weird?
So that's like if you crease it, it's clipped, or if it gets on itself, it's over. It's the same thing with like you can't crease or mess up tint, because if you crease it or whatever, like for example, like if you're wrapping a car and you get an air bubble or like an issue, right? You can just pick it up and then reheat it, and the material will self heal, unless you're using some cheap material. Which is another thing about wrapping that can be difficult though. Every material, even some different colors, act different.
And yeah, there is
different finishes.
You can get like you know how they like with paint, there's like layers and pearl and clear and like a multiple. I don't know what you call it.
Color shift stuff is annoying as heck to work with. I will never do another chrome car again unless it's I charge like. I won't touch a car that's chrome or that wants chrome for like less than 6. I'm not doing it.
Dang.
But I only say that because I don't want to do it. Like chrome, and that's like if you want a chrome Miata. If you want like a chrome Range Rover, I think we quoted this guy like 9,000, because I just don't want to do it. Like, but that's how much it like. I don't want to touch like chrome is so annoying, like so annoying. Color shift isn't actually that bad, but dude, chrome is awful to work with because you can't. You can't crease or you can't have any mistakes on that at all, or you can't stretch it either. So, or like very minimal.
Yeah, I've never attempted myself like to try wrap something, but I think bro, we're actually gonna do the BRZ. We're gonna wrap it ourselves.
Really?
Me and Aaron were talking. We talked to the wrap people. We're like, we don't want to pay $5 grand. All right, we'll do it ourselves. So we're gonna
$5 grand. Wait.
Our money.
What is that?
That's how much.
But what is that in US?
3K for you, maybe?
Okay.
But it's a drift car, you know. It's gonna.
Well, if it's a drift car, I would. Are you allowing the company to put their logo on it?
I don't know that. I think it was just gonna go like it was actually just gonna go white. The BRZ was gonna go white with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that is something I was talking to Aaron about. Like saying, yeah, maybe we could put the GMG or like the monkey on the side or something cool like that.
You know what you could do? That's
even
pretty sick. That's pretty sick that I did for a few people. If you want like something low key, that'd be super dope. If you put like the sticker or like make an outline sticker of like your guys' logo and put it underneath the wrap and wrap over it, that always looks hard. If they do it right. I think that looks dope. Like this one YouTuber had his logo and we put it on his rear bumper or like somewhere that like wasn't like, or like on his trunk. We've done multiple different cars that like that, but they'll put the logo or something like that underneath it. And then one car we did like a sponsored car, and that's why I was asking if they were allowing you to put their logo on it. But like we've done sponsored work too, where it's like we charge significantly less.
Hear that significantly less. Dude, I wish we were in the same country, man. Would definitely hit you up, be like, hey, we need to collaborate.
Yeah, I mean it's like significantly less is like raw materials plus like 1,000. If I'm being honest, that's like what it is.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Raw materials plus 1,000, which isn't that bad, depending on the material you use or choose.
And I imagine there's like so many different manufacturers and stuff. That make them. And there's probably like ones that that are good, not good.
Well, you just want to stick with the basics. I don't know what you guys plan on wrapping your car with, but I would recommend like 3M is just the easiest for the company to work with. It might be more expensive, but it'll last longer. It'll be more durable. Stay away from matte. You can go satin, but don't go matte ever.
Crazy. Yeah, alright, interesting. Yeah, I got told otherwise recently. It's crazy. Oh, maybe, I think they said go satin, not glossy.
Yeah, go
'cause then
satin, don't go
look,
matte.
It will look like just the OE color as well.
Satin is very nice. Satin, I've never had a bad satin finish, and you actually, what I used to do for my clients, I do satin, I do, why can't I think right now? It's been so long since I've done it. Not clear coat, but somebody help, ceramic coating over it. Ceramic, yeah.
Wow.
Like ceramic,
Ceramic
I don't know
coating?
why I can't think right now. I
The
can't
coating?
think right now. Yeah,
talking about
like
ceramic?
that detailers do. I don't know why I can't think right now.
Yeah,
I think that's it. I think ceramic coating.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, ceramic
Yeah.
coating, yeah. And then you...
Yeah, and it gives a nice
put it on.
shine to the satin too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I didn't know you could ceramic coat a wrap. Oh, I guess you could, right?
Yeah, well, you can actually. So there's a company that makes the most paint-like wrap, and it's called Inosatech. I don't know how popular they are anymore, but when I was doing it, you can actually polish that material. You polish it,
That's
but it's super thick. It's super annoying to work with, but yeah, you can polish. You can polish and like ceramic coat and everything. It's
So it actually
super
like
nice.
you can cut into it, the layer of like the top layer kind of.
Ye-
Well,
it's
polished.
very, and it's self-healing too. Like I've scratched it before and then like heated it up and it'll go away.
I've seen some that self healing, so like someone will get like a screwdriver or something and try and poke through it and it won't even pierce. And then it looks like it's ruined because this really sharp object's trying to pierce through this film. And then they'll heat it up and it'll just go right back to where it was.
Yeah.
All right, servers up. Everyone get in. Time to do some cruising around.
Jaden built a FD with Aerodisc. It looks like a Hot Wheels car, doing.
Oh yeah, Hot Wheels car. Here we go.
Yo. I think it's just called Kami. Lobby's just called
It's
Kami.
just called Carmen. It's open. You might have to restart if it's showing up.
Golden Ninja. What's your favorite track?
That we've got.
Like in the game, right?
The game?
What's that?
If in game,
How about in real life and in game?
I don't know what it is, but Long Beach just done it for me.
Like Long Beach?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's simple. I love that first corner. Just flows.
Alright. Okay, Long Beach route. Have you jammed any real life tracks, bro? Have you been on rip racing?
No,
or
I haven't done any.
on the ST? Alright. Yeah, I think I like Irwindale. I like I think that's like
Been
the
there.
fastest you can drift out of all the track there. I like the Australia track. It's one of the mod maps. It's the Outback track.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
I re-
actually a cool track.
Yeah, I really like it, and even for photos. And there's actually a snake that moves. It moves its head. It's like a cobra. Yeah, I found it once. No, I haven't found it again, but maybe we could.
Take a picture of that.
Yeah.
Snake photo shoot.
And I've been to like Calder Park here in Australia. I've drifted on and Winton. I would have to say, yeah, I'd have to say Calder Park in Australia for a real life track, only because it's the only one I've actually looped around the whole track in.
I'm about to be lagging in here. I'm not moving anywhere but parking. That's it.
Oh, Mars enjoys the variety in Daikoku, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm biased. I like Daikoku too because I helped design half of it. Well, not half of it. A few areas. And that was fun.
Are we doing a gas station meet?
Yep. We're at the gas station.
I crashed as soon as I got in here. Nice.
Oh, did you crash, bro?
No, I crashed my car.
Oh, you got insurance?
Wait, you?
No.
You?
I don't know if it'll cover this. Because I realize we're on your guys' servers now, and I'm like trying to compensate.
Oh wait,
What?
is that how we're doing it before?
I thought I opened up another US one.
I don't think so.
Hold up.
It's fine. It doesn't really make a difference. We're just
I don't even know if
right?
you're actually in.
Oh
ours.
yeah, true.
Can someone else start one up?
Oh, am I in somebody else's?
I don't see no one. Let me do it fresh.
Wall in. Oh yeah, you guys are not in the same one.
Oh, maybe that's the thing we could add, like being able to see how many people are.
You can if you hit the thingo button.
The thingo. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's gonna have to restart, aren't we? Classic. Alright, we'll restart.
Alright, restarting.
Yeah,
right
chuck us
quick.
on the cam.
We just had to restart the game real quick.
Yep.
Alright.
Oops. Wrong button.
R32 body. Oh, YouTube
We
question.
don't have R32, do
We don't have R32 in the game.
we? There you go.
Yeah. Who is that for? Nivea.
It's on the roadmap though.
It's on the roadmap. It's not in the game yet, but yeah, because Nivea does R32 already have a body kit. Yeah. So once it's in, it will have a body kit.
Why did we abandon the mobile version? You mean TalkTruth 1? We're only a small team, so we had to shift focus to, our new pretty thing, and we want TalkTruth 2 to be like as successful as we can. So, we have to put majority of our team on this for the moment. And, TalkTruth 1's been around for how long now? Ages.
Like 5 years?
5 years? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, that's already a long time for devs to be supporting a game post launch. So, yeah. We're still
Like kind of squeezing what we
Yeah.
what we have, the team we have, and what's possible. And it's like, oh, okay, most people have to work on this. But it's always worked on still, right? It's like always.
Yeah, like we're not releasing any new content for the minute, but we're definitely still in there.
TD1 must be a forward.
I have to ask selfishly. Head
Oh.
swivel for interior view. Do we plan on making changes? Just out of curiosity. After doing the wheel, I did notice that the head swivel was a little bit minimal for what I would prefer.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Could
does
there
it
be
a
slider
little.
for that?
You want to slide? You reckon like having a slide? Yeah, I was literally
So-
talking about this other day where we first made the head move a little bit. So
Yeah.
it's not much, and then it's either make it move more or expose that to the player where you can.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
Or like even just like I think there's a slider again in the other game for aggression, and like you can see the difference in like how much you want it to go. Like I guess minimums and maximums would be nice, and how quick. I guess how quick isn't that big of one, but definitely minimums and maximums would be cool to see, like for the player to select how far over they'd want it to go, because some people might want it further than others. But our plan from the settings menu, nice.
For sure. Okay, yeah. Well, that's something for us to like. That's like that's great feedback. Rather than us just changing it to turn more, we could possibly expose that to the player where they can do it in settings. Yeah. Sure, we can add more setting range for this. Yeah. Aaron just commented as well. Yeah. Sure, we can add more setting range for this. For sure.
Yeah, and then just height adjustments maybe, and then I think he just said camera adjustments already planned, so I think that's covers probably all of it. The only other thing I would specifically look for is like obviously like how forward or backward the camera is, and then but I think it's perfect for my positioning right now. There's just some cars where I'd like to come down a little bit. That's it.
Yeah.
Some cars I feel like my head's in the ceiling. That's all.
Totally. Yeah, that's with all kind of for final release and stuff, all these different settings that would be ultimately better if player can have adjustability on their end instead of us just giving them like one option. We are making sure we're gonna look into all those different settings and give it to the players. Just camera is just one of many. So yeah, man.
Very nice.
Just wait until we get a driver in the front seat.
Are we gonna get a driver?
Oh, one day.
Personally, I turn the drivers off.
Do you?
I mean,
Really? Okay.
well, on wheel for me, I don't know why it's a checkout, but like the hands tweak me out on wheel. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And the only time I drive in first person really is on wheel. But if the camera adjustments come, it might change. I might do that on controller, but
Yeah.
I don't know how other people are. But watching the hands and then seeing my hands, something in my brain just hates the disconnect. So it
Yeah.
doesn't. And again, for pictures, hopefully, if you guys do add the drivers in, I was gonna ask that because I know the avatars are playing. Please make it possibly available to turn the drivers off.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
or
guess
just,
we've
like-
already got that camera angle where there's no wheel, and that's intended purely for Simrig players. So I would assume we would keep the player out of that camera, purely just because it won't really work having a random person turning the wheel with no wheel there. So yeah, I think we would probably do something like that as a way to.
Or like just even a thing in like options, like he said, there's camera adjustments. Like in the camera adjustments thing, it would just be another option to make it so you could turn off player or turn off driver. So then when you're taking pictures, you can turn off the drivers and not just have a bunch of guys sitting in their cars at a gas station. That would be the only other reason.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. Yeah, totally.
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Hang on.
Yeah, man. The crew's back there, bro. You should do like a drone mode, get a jammer photo.
Might be going the wrong way.
Yeah.
I'm in the Unreal Camera 5 drone mode right now. Could do full 360 real quick.
What side's your gas tank over?
Left. Oh, no, yeah, it's left.
Oh yeah.
Not very close.
Oh, they only got 91. No, don't put 91 in your turbo card. please. Your drone mode.
Yeah, true. Take some shots, eh? There it is.
Are we all on the same server?
Z-Tune.
Yeah, we're all in. Well, I mean, if us are in here, 1, 2, 3, 6.
I thought there was gonna be a couple more. I'll come park over there because I didn't want to take up all the pumps because there would have been literally 1, 2, 3.
The
4,
dude at the
5.
gas station's getting mad.
Yeah, it's like, get out of the way.
Yeah, I parked over here in case there was perfectly 8 people in the lobby.
Oh, nice.
Jangle.
I think there is. Rev.
Ah,
I see what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to get that.
Gives a geese.
Hang on, let me get a shot.
Oh yeah, it would be cool to see a forum for photos, like kind of how I have in my Discord and your guys' Discord, so people could share their like photo albums, and then also for tuning would be cool too. I agree with that. I just saw that in chat.
Like
I think
in
that'd be a
game.
cool like.
Like in game.
No, in Discord.
Oh, in Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah,
we
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Channel, I thought we had one. Oh, maybe we don't have
I
one.
don't think you have one for pictures.
Pictures, yeah. I, think
mean-
we've got like a general one. We might just need to adjust it to be a bit more picture focused.
Okay.
Well, I want to shout out my friend Bethuel. He kind of taught me about the forums and stuff. But I could just show you a screenshot of my server at some point, probably after stream. But if you guys do a forum for builds or photos, people could like, I don't know, post a picture of the builds and then have everything there more organized than maybe just a chat where they wouldn't be able to. And then I could even help you guys maybe set it up, but with the tags and stuff, so they could choose which car. Because there's only so many cars in the game right now, they could choose which car they want to tune for, and then it would pop up, and they could select from those cars out of what they see.
Yeah, that's super cool. That's a super cool idea. I agree. And with the pictures as well and the tuning, that helps like too. And I'm like I love photography and stuff. I love taking photos. So
I'm gonna try and render something in right now. I wonder if it'll. I just have to hope and pray nobody moves. I'm about to render something in right now.
Everyone move.
Everybody start moving. No, I'm just kidding. Please no. No, I'm just kidding.
Handbroke your car channel for pictures. I mean, originally it was for our cool actual project car GT86 that we have, but we no longer have that. So yeah, we could repurpose that for builds, a builds channel.
the thing for like, I guess channels are cool, right? Like the text channels, but the thing with the forums that I think is so nice is people can go through the tags and select what they want to see instead of scrolling for ages to try and find something that was posted. And for example, if somebody posts something now that's a good tune and everybody uses it or something like that.
Yeah.
And in 3 months somebody needs the tune, they'd have to scroll through however many people post tunes. Versus if you do the forum, there's tags you can select, and then I want a tune for the 180SX. Boom. I want it to be geared towards points. I want it to be geared towards getting doors and tandems. And you could go as deep as, what tire compound do I want it on? This is a street 180SX points tune.
Yeah,
It would be cool.
I do love those forum channels. They're really good.
Yeah. Very easy to utilize. I got to utilize them even more in my server, but they do.
Yeah, when they first released,
really
I was like,
well.
hang on, we could use Cruise with this. And it's
exactly.
working like a charm right now.
Wait, look at the 33
Oh my God,
on
the
the
car's there.
What? Wait, that's true. Okay. Wait, who this is?
Not
Who
the right
this
colour.
is? Simpy. Look.
He's copying.
Wait, stay there. Dude, your car is on this poster. Nah, it's a 400R on the poster, but it almost.
Does he have the same
It's crack
wheels?
up.
Yeah,
He
does.
does have
400Rs
the
coming to the game?
LMGTs.
Say that again.
The 400R coming to the game? Question mark.
I don't know.
They're not saying
Can't
nothing.
confirm nor deny.
Can't confirm nor deny.
That
You're
pretty
welcome,
much
chat.
means yes, huh? Yeah.
I have no
say
idea.
speculate.
Bruh.
It'd be pretty cool.
That's cool. I don't want to say much more, man.
Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna say I'm a big Nissan guy, and I push for cool Nissan things.
Nice.
Oh man. Oh.
The white wheels
Oh,
look
no.
good with that color, eh?
Oh no.
That's it. You guys already got a BMW in the game, so I'm good. Maybe a couple more.
Well.
Super joke. LOL.
I was gonna say, you mean the Mark 5?
Super.
Yeah, it's a BMW. Everything
is.
on that car, dude. I remember the first 3 I worked on. I just kept going through them and finding stuff, and every single thing, the only thing that says Toyota is the interior. That's it. Everything on the car is BMW, pretty much. Even the wheels are BBS, which is also German. So
Yeah.
it's like everything on the car is not.
Got a question.
Even the wheels are made in Germany.
Question on YouTube. Will the
I'm
game
stuck.
support? Is that VR? It's a cool idea. I'm not sure if we have anything that works for VR, but I mean, maybe one day. Yeah.
Did you put a diff in there?
No, I didn't do a diff.
That's okay.
I just chucked a sequential in it.
Are you still doing it? Oh, did you? Should we run around Daikoku?
Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm over here taking pictures, bro.
Oh,
Like I
yo.
said, I get tuned into this shit. I just start rendering, and then I'm just sitting here for 30 seconds while it renders the pictures. And yeah, that's awesome. This is not a drift car. This is 1,600 horsepower of. I'm gonna go in a straight
Full
line,
spin.
kinda. I'm waiting for the no hezzy stuff to come out.
Yeah. That stuff. No hizzy type stuff. Is in the way.
Not even just no hezzy, but just being able to do freeway runs or rolls would be fun.
Yep.
I think that stuff would be cool.
Yeah, man. You be able to do all that. Again, I don't know. Dude, I'm not prepared enough. I don't know what I can talk about. I can't. I'm like,
Dude,
am
why'd
I
you
gonna
say
give
that?
away everything? Am I gonna get fired
no,
after
the
this
freeways.
podcast?
I'm only
Like-
speculating. And you're free. I'm
It's
only
not
talking about
confirmed.
stuff that's on your. I've only either seen this stuff in chat or I've only seen this stuff on timelines. I know somebody said the Bossman was joining us in 30 minutes or something a little bit ago, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I
Possibly,
just
yeah.
was. Yeah, I mean, I like that stuff. It'd be cool to see a game properly take on all that stuff at the same time. I know it's a drift game though, right? But I don't know. It'd just be cool to see a game.
Wink, nod.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like we've said it heaps of other times. It's like we're trying to do something that has a bit of everything, from everything else that exists. Kind of, like.
Have you guys thought about making the game just called Torque Motorsport instead of Torque Drift? I know it's already named and released, but in a way, do you think maybe naming it Drift might put it into a niche that people might not check it out, but it might have all these other things in it too? Have you guys ever thought about maybe renaming it to something like Torque Motorsport so it reaches a wider audience than maybe a Drift focused title would.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, we're not, you know.
I don't know who, the people that need to think about that. I don't know if they have that.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea. Maybe I don't know.
The original idea was to be more of a drift game, but I think with it evolving over time, we're definitely going to be, you know, experimenting with other areas of racing and stuff. So, you know, maybe I don't know if we've thought about it, but yeah,
Good idea. I think.
Yeah, I only bring it up just because I think this game deserves to see a wider audience. And I mean, I wouldn't say it's too late. I feel like you guys, like, again, the only reason I found out about this game is because I'll shout him out. The homie Jax posted a picture in my Discord server, and I'm like, what is that? I want to take pictures on that game. I saw that, and I'm like, I need that. Like, visually, it's so stunning. I had no idea what it was. I'm like, Torque Drift? What is Torque Drift? And then I looked up Torque Drift, and then the problem is you see all that other stuff. And I think it would also help with getting away from some of the random stuff people have put on the game that's not even true, like the false information and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it would help with getting away from some of that stuff in order to give the game a new identity, because I think the game is at a point where it is very it basically hasn't even been, like, it's obviously not been released yet, but I don't think there's anything wrong with changing it to Torque Motorsport, because even then, if you say it's focused on drifting still, but it has all these other valid cool things, like, because nobody's gonna think the Torque Drift is gonna eventually have a highway with traffic, which it says in the roadmap. Okay, I'm not leaking anything.
Well, if I look up above, there's highways up there, and they look like they're modeled.
Yeah.
When you put two and two together.
Yeah, when you put two and two together, but like,
Yeah.
I just think it would help a lot from a marketing, I guess, standpoint, because everybody looks at the game right now and they just think Formula Drifts, especially with the intro. And as much as I love the intro, it makes you think you're about to go into this Formula Drift style only game, and then you get in and there's a lot more street cars, honestly, in the game right now than there is pro cars, right? It makes it seem like you're going into a Formula Drift simulator when it's more or less a paying homage to drifting culture in general, not just a pro drift game.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's a good, that's pretty much, that's what I get, that's what I perceive as well, I think, when I, like, jump into TD2.
Yeah, and the first car you get in is the top secret Supra, which is known for going 300 miles or 300 kph on a highway, right? So it's like, it's kind of one of those things where I think Torque Motorsport would benefit the game even more, because, again, it's technically not released yet. And I think it would be super cool to get it into another realm.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we have talked about it a lot, TM. Torque Motorsport as a title name. Okay, yeah. So the other devs, not us, they have talked about it, apparently, and it makes a lot of sense, man, what you're saying there. It does make a lot of sense. I think I fully agree. I would want that for us as well.
Obviously, there'd be some complicated steps with that, but I think it's definitely a cool idea. We might look into it.
Yeah, because I don't know how the complications and stuff like that work with that kind of thing, but I feel like even in the game, and then this is completely off topic, but I would like to see blank canvases on the FD cars in order to make liveries. But if it's just like, if there's not that, because outside of the paid cars, there are no pro style kits yet in the game, right? So it's like everything's more even already street / race kits are kind of what's in the game right now. So I think it would be cool to see that change, or even maybe the ability to purchase kits for cars that are blank.
Yeah. That's all of the stuff. That's the kit stuff we have been chatting about it.
I guess we sort of did that with the Kyosha bundle a little bit, but not really.
That's a small.
Yeah, that's pretty
like
basic.
A little tiny thing of what could be huge.
What could be
so much more. We could add so much more.
Yeah. Little taste.
There's so much research and I guess development going into it already. And yeah, as long as we, I think, as long as we still are here, there's a whole company and it'll happen. I'm just flying around.
Yeah, I guess Magic makes a good point. Like, it is still, the focus will still be drifting on this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see both sides, and I think, either way,
it's I just think the only reason I think the name change would like, and obviously it's just an idea, and I know it's harder to implement, like he said, but I just think it's one thing that also helps you guys basically for free get away from the stigma that the game for some reason has on it, that other content creators have put on it, and it's almost like a relaunch that you could do of the game when it actually releases. And honestly, when it comes to grip physics, man, I don't think it's like I would love to be able to help with that. So I've done a lot of grip stuff on other games, but I wish I knew what I was doing when it came to any developing stuff. But I don't think it's hard to make a fun competitive grip experience that isn't like it doesn't need to be simulation. It's very I feel like it's not hard to like even CarX has good in my opinion fun grip physics that are competitive enough to do time trials on that I compete on and done top 10 leaderboards constantly.
Yeah,
it doesn't need to be a simulator.
With the I think part of like what's involved in that is the tire physics. So you have to change tires in order to have to play more of like a grip feel, and they act differently to the drift tires, and of course the like traction control stuff and weight boxes and downforce and all those things, like the physics, the people that do with the physics have kind of started and are not super far into like the grip side of things, but that's definitely in the pipeline of improving, and having, you know, as we come out with the more Toge style tracks and that, like having the tire physics to accommodate so you can grip race.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, I've already done Toge stuff, by the way, like with people. I've done Toge racing already. It's already very possible. It feels more or less like you're playing like there's like some Unity game that's called like Toge Shikai or something like that. But there's random little. It feels like you're playing on one of those Initial D games in like the at like the arcade or something. But it feels good enough to actually Toge race in for sure already, in my opinion. I think you could already implement just time trials on mountain routes. Obviously, they're all modded maps currently, but like I've done a bunch of stuff on Akina and Irohazaka with just some of the homies in private lobbies, and it's already pretty good. I just feel like it's the same thing with like kind of I guess my critiques with drifting is there's not as much side bite and initial grip off launch. That's really it. It's not that bad when you get into it and set the car up properly in tuning and adjust the brakes.
Yeah, that's right. And so with the initial grip and then how there's more like once you're in drift and there you do feel the side bite more once you're drifting. We want, and you know, it's like, oh, okay, there's two compounds, it feels okay, this feels, you know, this compound semi-slick and the sport, and I think that's the whole reason why we try and expose that to the player so they could make their own tire and feel. But from the abilities of Unreal and the time given, etc., 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 I think that this is like the way it feels now is I don't want to. How do I word this? Like, not the best it can be, but you know, like this is after hours and days of trying to get it.
If I'm like, honestly, I think the physics are. I think I've been critical of it, but that's only because I care. But I think the physics are honestly really in a fine spot. The only thing is the multiplayer stuff. I think the physics feel fine enough to where if everybody felt like they were playing in single player, the game's actually good. At first, when I was testing the physics out, I primarily play in multiplayer lobbies, right? So I've been doing a lot of testing in multiplayer, but I'm like, wait, let me go back to single player or a dedicated or a player-to-player server and feel the difference, and it does feel pretty good already as is. It's just like there could be a touch more grip. That's it across all the compounds, but it's really not bad and it has its own identity to where it doesn't really feel like anything else. It feels like its own thing, which is what you kind of want, in my opinion.
Yeah,
when you're trying to play different stuff, you want different things to feel different. And this feels like torque drift.
Yeah, that's you said it exactly how I tell it to feel. I'm like, the goal was to feel in between like sim and arcadey and like, you know, and kind of in between what's out there already, and I think that's what it's doing right now, and it feels like its own physics, which is TD2, but at the same time, I'm on the same boat as you where I was like, oh, I want the grip, I want more of that, you know, a little bit more grip, a little bit more grip.
Yeah, it's just because I love Toge stuff and I love time attack stuff. I'm just a grip guy at the end of the day too. But like if I were to actually compare it to anything, it feels, I guess, like in between of, I don't even know how many people have played it, but Need for Speed Drift mod, which was a mod created by other people to improve the physics of Unbound. It feels like a different, like something between Drift mod and like a car, like not even car X, but like it's something in between there. But it's better than those because it's more consistent and it's clean. So I really like the game as its own individual feeling, and I think it's fine as is. But it's obviously everything needs some adjusting slightly and slight polishing, but it's its own entity, and I really like that.
It's good to hear.
Oh, we're not back to the gassy. What should we do, dude? Should we have a... Andy's going in.
Rooftop meet?
Jump off the roof.
Oh, yeah, should we get it? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Remember when you showed me this? This was sick. Oh, I'm gonna be selfish and ask underground parking garage meet, like on the what's that one parking garage meet in Japan? What's it called? I don't know, I forget, but that would be sick to have an underground parking garage map. If you guys ever plan on having servers big enough to have full-fledged car meets like that?
I don't know if that's a I think the first part of that is the amount of people you can have on a server, which we just increased, is 8 people.
Yeah.
And I think there was plans of possibly because there's heaps of buildings around here, even Daikoku, right? So it could be something in Daikoku, building being reused in Daikoku, or the other part of that, bro, like is optimization.
Mm-hmm. I just meant a separate map just for the car meets. I mean, I love car meets and stuff because I feel like it's something that's been in communities in different games, like literally just an underground parking garage, or like that parking garage booth in the photo booth. That parking garage area made into like a smaller map that's just a parking garage with maybe like a Tokyo Drift style section to drift in it. It's like in itself, you could make this building its own map with like layers, and it'd probably be well optimized because it would be small, maybe detailed, but
like in Long Beach, like how you can go on the
there's already a scene that's sort of similar.
yeah,
to that.
something like that essentially, but a little bit more expanded and I guess like closed off from the outside world, so it's like underground. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I would
and
love
you drive into it.
We did originally have ideas for that. We just haven't added it yet, but for sure, car meets are.
I'd love that.
Highly.
Because from other games that have server-based or like private servers, I will say the most popular things amongst streams and I think for players to do is, number one, car meets are always the most popular for some people. Love to show off the work they do on the cars, whether it's watching somebody take pictures of their car in higher quality than they might possibly be able to achieve, or also just showing off their livery work. I feel like that's some of the most popular stuff. And tandems, like obviously, and there's closed lobby tandems and comps. I think it would go car meets, comps, and then just freestyle stuff in popularity.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that's an awesome idea. The whole underground jet. Yeah, I would do that. We should do that. We're on the roof. J-Dog gonna take over.
Yeah, I'll do some doughies. Give me the
I
controls.
haven't actually
Get some
gotten
shots
to
up
take
there,
any
bro.
pictures
Get
up
some
here yet.
get some shots up there. Man, just gonna take some photos.
Donuts. Who doesn't love
What would like thinking of? I remember the first time I did a donut. Dude, I was so scared. I was in this Pure Turbo M2 and it had like some R888s on it, so I was just so scared to actually like rip it.
R888, spinning R888s.
Yeah.
Damn.
How wide was it? How wide was
It made 700. It made 700. I think it was like 285, 35, 19 or something like that. It was the general or 275s. One of those. It wasn't that hard to do because it was like 700. It was pure turbo, so it was just a like a bored out hybrid turbo. So it spooled up pretty quick. I didn't really have any problems with it. It was just kind of scary because it would hook up if you don't commit. So I had to commit.
Yeah. Absolutely. so.
My tech was kind of like he's like a father figure in a way. I love that guy, but because I was like growing up in the car scene when I got into it, because I got into it when I was 18 and then just kind of grew up at the shop from there. It's kind of cool, but
oh, I see. All right, so you're into I guess you're into car stuff.
Hey,
way back.
yes.
Hey Ninja,
I just
sorry
had to
we're
send it.
not the host, so we can't get the server code.
Oh yeah.
Is there a server code? I didn't need a code to get in here.
No, but so you can join with it if you can't see it in the server list sometimes.
Who did the server?
I think it was
Drifting maybe?
Magic. Someone else is the host now. Actually, you can see. You are Magic.
Oh, I am. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 1 second.
I think you'll be able to see the code, maybe.
No, I don't see a code.
No.
I
Okay.
don't see
Oh,
anything.
well.
Do we want to rehost the lobby real quick so people can? Because I don't think there's only us 3 in here that I can see, right?
Yeah, we can give it a reset. We'll make one this time.
Alright. Damn, my triple eights. Yeah, man. The M2.
That's an expensive donut.
Oh,
Our triple eights.
yeah. Unless it was wet, nah. 1,000 horsepower.
I mean,
Did you say it made 700? Damn.
Yeah, 700 wheel. And I think like 600 something foot-pounds torque, something like that.
Yeah, that's. What are they factory?
First gen M2.
400?
First gen M2 with the M55, I have no idea. That thing was rowdy though. It was super sturdy though. It was built for track stuff, but that was the first time because my car was like cool, but I don't know. I was driving and he's like just because it was a big lot. Like I had space, but I was still like, just I don't know. it's just sketchy. I remember the one time we were at the shop, dude. We took tires off of. So this car was getting sold, right? But it made like 900, and I didn't get to go on a test drive before. We took the like slicks off. It was on a chill map though. I think it was just on map 1, so I was only making like 6 something or 7 something. But
chill map, just 700. Chill map, yes. Chill.
Well, I think the kill map on it was like 9 something.
Oh,
but like
damn,
we took the slicks off of it and we put the semi slicks off it and we put because they had Mickey Thompson ET Super Streets or something on it before, and then we just put on some like PS4S's or whatever because he was gonna sell the car and he was taking the HREs and the bead locks off. So he had HREs and then some custom bead locks on the back. We took those off and put the Pilot Sports on. He's like, "You want to go for a rip?" And I'm like, I guess. Dude, I got in the passenger seat and just the whole time just not straight. It was the scariest. Dude, I hated it. I'm like, this is like, you couldn't even feel the car's power because as soon as you touched the gas, it was just like
Spin City
gone.
Yeah.
Dude, and the DCT when it's like
Dude.
cranked in the M3s, it's so like rough getting out of first. I hate DCT. I hate driving DCT cars.
Yeah, DCT. I think I really like DCT, but I know what you mean when you can tune the DCT and you can make them super aggressive. And it's almost like a sequential. It feels like a.
Yeah, like trying to get like just going from slow to there's no slow to fast. Obviously, once you're going and you're actually driving the car in canyons and stuff and ripping it, yeah, a DCT is amazing. But like trying to just like slowly pull off is like nah.
Because it's clutching. Because it's literally doing the left foot clutch out for you. That's what it's doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is really really crazy. You can get a can't you do pedal mod? So you can have clutch pedal mod for cars with DCT. Yeah.
Yes, and ZF8s too. So my transmission can also do that too. I was thinking about if I ever made it into drift car doing that, but I saw Adam LZ had some issues with it. I wonder if the Kingstar worked out of it now.
Yeah, I don't know what issue exactly was having, but I think he sold it recently.
He swapped to DCT after he had the ZF8 issue anyway. Because I have a ZF8, so I have the 8-speed. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
you can do it with a ZF8 as well, and the ZF6, I think.
I seen that same DCT people been using it on like with the bell housing conversion, like on JZs and SRs and stuff. That's wild.
But I know other 340s have like 340s come with a manual as well, so I could just it bolts right up. I could just get the 6-speed that 340s also come with and just swap it. But I don't know.
Plans for AI traffic.
AI traffic. Oh.
Possibly.
It's on the roadmap.
It is on the roadmap.
Yeah, well, with it's like what you're gonna mungie the whole motorway while you dodge AI traffic. Yes.
Yeah. Definitely plans. We just got to get it right. We don't want to release something half baked with AI traffic.
You guys in that new lobby already, buddy?
Yeah. What is it called? Just Kami?
I mean, the code's
you have the code?
Twitch. It is X5P Z.
X5 PZ.
Yep.
X5
Oh, no.
PZ. Yeah, I'll have to restart. It's fine. I'll just restart.
I'm not sure why this does this. It's so weird.
It's fine. It's just a simple restart. People just make issues like it's a big problem. Like
Yeah.
just reboot the game real quick. But
We'll do a sick slow cruise to the building. It'll be sick once everyone's in.
The rooftop.
Yeah, to the rooftop. That's what I was looking for.
how much content
who's
do you
the
guys?
pink-
I guess this is another general question, but how much content do you guys plan to have in the? What amount of content do you guys personally? So it's not, I guess, the leak issue, like leaking anything. Would you guys personally think the game would be comfortable to release as a full game? How much content do you think it would have to have for you yourselves to be satisfied as a full release of the game?
Like me,
checkpoints.
like Rahul and Jordan.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
like asking
Yeah.
you, so it's not like I guess you're like
We're
I
not
could give my
teasing anything.
opinion, like I
Yeah.
could give my opinion too, but
Yeah.
like yeah.
I think personally, I would like to have enough gameplay to sort of keep you busy. Like you can just keep doing like drift battles. Once they're in, that'll be good. So that there's stuff to keep doing constantly, and you're always evolving as a player. I think right now we still don't quite have that, but yeah, it'd be good to get that sort of thing in. Cars, I don't. Yeah, there's always a weird number for cars, but
Yeah.
I think mainly the gameplay is sort of what I would consider as coming as a game designer, the gameplay would be the main thing to be polished off for a full release, I guess. Everything else sort of is less of a priority in my eyes.
Okay. What would you consider polished off in terms of optimization wise, in your opinion, then? Like being able to run it maybe on high at 60 FPS on a 3070, or like, I guess that's how I would ask how you
Yeah.
categorize it as optimized.
Yeah,
in
so
your
I
eyes.
guess with us, beginning to look at console release, I think we're going to need to be able to run high at, like you said, maybe at 3070 should be able to handle, some pretty good stats, like 60 plus FPS on high epic would probably be the end goal. Because obviously, like,
Nice.
it's still a very, like, high quality visual game. So, you can't expect potatoes to be running this thing really well.
Yeah, exactly. But with the fact that it is, I only asked that because with it coming to console, obviously
Yes.
you expect a 60 FPS experience with
Yeah.
middle to high end graphics on console. I
Yeah,
assume,
for
correct?
sure. Yeah, I think I don't know for sure, but I would say we would be aiming for 60 on at least medium settings, probably strive for high. But
Hopefully,
yeah,
man. I'd love to play this game looking the best it can with all the
Exactly.
FPS.
Yeah. Imagine
It's-
that on all the TV screens around the world. That'd be
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
So that's
To
I
be
would
fair-
feel like be satisfied with that, and like all the
Yeah.
little things like the multiplayer stuff, the input stuff, the camera, the settings, the tunability that players can do, the settings that players can tweak, like camera stuff, and the physics itself. I know it's really a good spot and it can't change majorly, right? 'Cause you can't,
Yeah, like
change
we're in a
majorly,
pretty
but,
comfortable, but yeah, tweaking.
and parts wise and kits and cars, and there's heaps of things that would actually satisfy me as a complete.
I would love to see more variation of car brands, I think.
We've got quite a bit, but
Carbon.
We do.
cars within those
Like
brands
actual
or-
brands, I think would be nice. Like rather than lots and lots of different variations of the same
Yeah.
car.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think it'd be nice to see some other cool manufacturers in here, but that takes time.
Yeah.
All right, how many people we got
I think.
in
I don't know, because see, the thing is for me, I think the game looks very good on medium. Like,
here?
I really, actually, I want to say this, I don't notice a big difference going from medium to epic, right? Except for like maybe things loading in and then like slight like distance things. But while going from medium to low is the biggest difference, so I think medium on consoles is better than good enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. If that's a consistent experience, maybe with some of the vegetation adjustments, but I think that's just a UE5 thing, as it was explained to me. Like the vegetation, like loading issues, is like a vegetation like UE5 thing with foliage or whatever. I don't know how that works, but
That's one thing we can look into with the foliage, so that should be good to sort out. But yeah.
Oh, I
think that's
just
a good idea.
sorry. So off topic.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Interrupt.
Oh, one of our engineers, James. He just said it was actually talking about collision stuff. He said I think talking about the multiplayer sync that lag doesn't affect collision. So that's due to how we replicate all of our vehicle states inputs, which is also why we have input delay issues. Looking for improvements. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a question I had because I think somebody told me that. So it's kind of like you risk the input delay in sacrifice, like the no desync and the no real issues and perfect hitboxes, I guess you could say, or collisions is at risk of the input delay. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
Not by any dev or anything, just by somebody that knew.
Smart
Stuff like
people.
that. Yeah, smart people. Computer people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't really have a question about that. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I would almost favor input. I wish there was a middle ground, but I feel like I would favor input. But it's nice having that experience where there's no desync, but it does make for funny moments sometimes, and I think I would favor input just as a feedback thing. I don't know how chat feels about it, but I don't know. It's kind of a hard one because I do like the fact that the game does run so smooth. I will say also for the performance side of things, I think once you guys are able to master motion blur, that will 110% make this feel a lot more polished on its own.
Yeah.
Not that it's not already polished, but I think motion blur will make 50 FPS feel like 70 and vice versa,
Yeah,
you know?
the
That's true.
perception of speed and motion blur.
Yeah.
That's like a
does help.
huge thing that's kind of missing, and that comes along with, I think it ties in with optimization and being able to do that.
Yeah. All right, we want to go for a
Yeah, guys,
slow
do that.
cruise to the,
You
to
go
the
to
building.
the rooftop, maybe get some pics, and then
I'll
I
try and
reckon
lead
all
us
of you
all
should
in.
jump off the roof. Not in a like sinister way.
In game.
Yeah.
With the car.
Don't jump off anything, please. Game in the lobby.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. It is. I have never been on a server outside of US. I am struggling to drive it. Hold up.
Yeah, you got to get used to it.
Oh, there goes my bumper. Okay. I'm gonna drive off by myself. I will say, with however many people that was right there, I was actually at a fine 60 FPS, like
Yeah.
on medium to high settings. Like I have some stuff turned up and stuff.
Our team's done a great job of
Yeah.
optimizing Daikoku.
Yeah, this map, like that's the only thing. I guess at first I was so surprised with how Ebisu runs. So I'm like, why can I run Daikoku so well? Like, this map runs really well for me.
Yeah.
Like I can almost change between medium, high, and epic and not really notice much of an issue.
Oh. Does it also depend on where you're looking, like on the map, like what you're looking at?
In Ebisu it does.
Yeah, but generally this map runs better than
Yeah.
like Ebisu. I do struggle everywhere. There is not one place on Ebisu where my PC doesn't like kind of struggle. I guess School Course is like maybe 5-10 FPS better, but this map is like really well optimized for how big it is. I don't know. I have no problems really.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Some people said they had the opposite experience though, which is weird. But
All right.
Sure.
Sorry to interrupt. We're going to wrap up in about 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll go up here, get some shots, and then
I don't want to do actual work.
dude, it's like 4:40. Calm down. And then maybe I'll show off just some of the leaderboard stuff I'm proud of.
Yeah,
Look, man,
yeah.
This was my vision. The whole leaderboards and everything thing. So I'm proud to see it come to life and people enjoying it.
Yeah, man.
So
Sure. Guess yeah, we'll show off whatever is in this update.
yeah.
And we got stream tomorrow as well. There's some cool stuff being revealed
Yeah.
on there.
Actually, yeah. Tony just asked, did you want to be a part of our stream tomorrow, Magix, or are you happy?
oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't
100%.
have to. No obligation or anything. But if you feel like coming in and having a play around, be showing off
I'd
something
love to.
Fancy.
Does Magic know?
100%.
Does Magic know? He doesn't know.
Oh, dude,
Magic
yeah. I
don't know
reckon
anything.
you're gonna be like, yo, sick.
Oh, okay, sick.
Yeah. You're
See how
gonna
deep into my 24-hour I am. I'm kind of deciding.
Oh,
if I
yeah.
Yeah, true.
start my-
Yeah, make sure you get some sleep
I'm-
if you decide to join
No,
us.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I'm deciding if I just want to, because I haven't started tonight yet, right? I might just like take a nap here for an hour. I don't know. I'm kind of deciding, but
Yeah.
yeah,
What do you plan on
I don't
playing?
know.
Just a mixture of stuff?
I reckon, bro, it's your birthday.
everything.
Everything and
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to be with chat. You know, it's not like in Arizona, like, I'm not trying to sound like a loner or anything, but I know nobody out here. except for my mom. That's it. I don't know anybody here. So for me, it's just like my chat's like the homies that I hang out with for me. So that's like being with my friends on my birthday alone. So
Oh, that's fair.
that's good to me. And then checking out some Torque Motorsport stuff would be sick. So
Yeah, well,
that's
we'd be
cool.
happy to make your birthday a bit more exciting.
Yeah, a little event too. That'd be cool. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
And then yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah, I want to compliment too with that leaderboard thing. I think that put the game a lot closer to a full. It feels more like a full game, just that alone. Because I will say I was getting to a point where it's like I feel kind of limited on what I can do.
Yep.
Especially with the servers and the input issues and stuff like that. Because my main content is multiplayer stuff and free roam with friends. But that alone did add a bunch of stuff for people to do and put it a lot closer to a finished game than I think maybe even was intended. That made it seem like this game has so much content, even with the little amount of tracks. So I can only imagine adding maybe even like, just by my, I guess, opinion, I'm somebody that likes more of a niche car list anyway. I think the car list, even though it's not the biggest, it's good enough. It has everything that I would want. Obviously little stuff here and there, but it allows you guys to add more content as drops, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that put the game a lot closer.
It was definitely the idea, and
Yeah.
I think we just wanted, more things for y'all to do. Like, you've spent money on the game now, and we want you to give you as much as you can, and you feel like your time and your money was worth us,
100%.
Yeah.
Bossman. Sorry, but he said sorry, Bossman. In the middle of something. He'll try join next time tomorrow. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, Aaron's. I think he'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully, he can join the stream tomorrow, and give you guys some feedback on your feedback.
Feedback on your
Percentage riser.
Feedback on the feedback with some feedback.
Because there's also false feedback. Huh?
You're looking at him for some leaks, eh? Because if he leaks it, then who's getting in trouble?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
He has to yell at himself.
So I'll just press him about all the leak questions. So,
yeah, save it for him.
Straight up, yeah. Like a lot of the questions, like on the show, I'm like,
should we be saying this?
just gonna try. I'm like, I don't know about it. It's also my last.
Say?
It's not my last ever. It's holidays after.
Last day in this year.
Yeah. Will I be back? No, I'll be. Yeah, I'll be in New Zealand. I've lost cylinder number 4 on my SR20. So if anyone has a cylinder number 4,
Just as number 4.
If you guys just have cylinder number 4 only, that's it.
Everyone in New Zealand that has any ideas or knows someone with a long block or knows someone at the shop that has time to rebuild, which we probably don't this time. Hit us up.
I do have one question. I might have to ask this tomorrow, but it's selfishly, okay? I don't know how many other people care, but I think you guys have heard me talk about it on stream before when you guys have been in there. It has to do with the photo booth stuff.
Yep.
Do you guys plan on, or if there are any other devs that directly work with it, somebody that uses the feature a lot, do you guys plan on adding 1, rolling shots or replays in multiplayer or in single player for cinematic stuff?
Yeah.
And then 2, the ability to move the car throughout the scene. For example, like that street, position the car differently, turn the wheels, add a second car. Are there any plans on stuff like that?
Well, I don't know if you saw our last stream. I don't know if you know the man Hijack.
Yeah.
He's been helping us. Well, not helping us, but giving us some really good ideas for our replay system, like our drone system, and upgrading that to be sort of like what you're saying, align that. So I would definitely expect some improvements to our system already, and and it'll be definitely focused on what players want.
So the rolling shot.
Yeah.
And you being able to position the car. Because I wasn't involved in the chat amongst the devs with this photo booth things, but what you just stated there is probably something that will be talked about and hopefully put in.
100%.
Nice.
If you have any really standout ideas that you think would elevate it a lot, feel free to message us.
Moving the car in the scene was.
I've put a ton into videos, but I'll make a note for you
Yeah.
guys so I can give you guys actual notes, because I know videos are you can just pick through it all day, but I just it's not like it's timestamped or anything, so I'll send you guys a full list at some point.
Yeah, because obviously we're
It's also
we're sort of in the middle of designing this, so any input.
Dude, Yeah, it's like as good as small stuff. Like I was on 2015. I don't know how Need for Speed Evolves so much backwards, by the way. But like in the camera mode, there's like this, like the ability to turn your wheels just left and right. Little stuff.
Yeah.
Little stuff like that.
Even like lights on, lights off, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Lights on, lights off. Damage on, damage off. Driver on, driver off.
Can the
left,
pop-up
right.
lights go up and down? Can they make them wink, maybe? Or sleepy eye
With
mod?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, everything I do is with most of the with mods, yes, but in base game, I don't think so. I haven't even done base game camera stuff in most games in forever. I've been doing all modded camera stuff. Yeah, so it's like always I can do whatever, depending on the situation.
Yeah.
Like even right now, I'm in the interior of my car looking out. But
Should we do a roof jump train?
Roof jump train. All right, roof jump train, and then we'll end. What's the time? Where are we at?
It's 4:37.
Yeah, we've been on. Yeah. All right, yeah. Let's jump off in celebration of point 13.
What's that, Tony?
Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna show something at the end. So
Oh, Tony said
stay
we're gonna
tuned.
show something.
We'll end
Sneak
it, and then you guys can watch the cool thing we're gonna show off.
oh snap!
Very short. Or do you want to do it, and then we say goodbye? You know, so that we can, you know.
Let's turn the stream back on. I gotta see what this is.
It's a little hint at what we're doing. Will be happening tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll play it and then we'll say bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do the jump first.
We'll do the jump. Yeah. Who's
And-
running this train?
Magic can
going.
lead.
All right, Magic's leading us.
Because I can't do anything else anyway.
Oh.
Snap! I kept my front bumper.
Now just
I kept
imagine
my
being on
front
the
bumper.
sim.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, what the hell?
Z-Tune
Oh
parts.
snap!
Free Z-Tune parts.
Free parts, grab them now.
Yo. That's that.
Hey, we didn't crash. That's
Torque
what's bonus.
battle royale coming soon.
Yeah.
Battle Royale.
We actually, you
Roof,
spawn.
roof wars.
And you jump out of, we drop you out of a plane. And like,
Parachute down with your car.
Roof
Oh,
wars.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me
King's
show
Field
off
battles.
this leaderboard stuff real quick. Oh,
oh, okay.
well, anyway, thanks for coming, Magic. We really appreciate you
Yeah,
joining
bro.
us and
Especially on your birthday, man.
questions.
Really?
Really,
This is fun. I've just been vibing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
leaderboards. Let me guess. Wallen's gonna win all of them right now. Looks like it. Hey, I'm winning.
Hex G.
Which one was I winning?
Nah, not even.
Oh, I'm not even winning that one
Oh,
anymore.
Billy got home.
This one. No. Oh, he got me. Damn it. Wallen. So yeah, we got leaderboards on everything. So yeah, that should keep y'all busy.
Try to get him high scores.
And yeah, we'll be doing hero events. The replacement of our old events, obviously. And sorry, what we're doing now is we're going to be doing a lead chase run every 2 to 3 days, depending on what day of the week it is. And then we'll be running a weekly freestyle and drift skills to keep y'all busy. And these will obviously have their rewards, which you can see the new rewards are a bit more plentiful. And to answer Drift Missile's question like an hour ago, we have removed the red rewards from demo just because we wanted to focus more on Tofu at the moment. So there's that.
I do have small feedback on the leaderboards. I know you guys want to show something about
Yeah, no,
just
go for it,
last.
go for it.
I was just curious if you guys plan on. I know you guys said expanding it. Do you mean like maybe having top 10 rewards and then top 25 rewards, top 50, and then top 100
Oh, that's actually one thing.
as the different splits? Because I think it's more or less when the game. I guess right now it's not as important, but when the game does come to console or full releases, I think it would
Yeah.
be.
I'll let you know on something. Well, it's in the game right now, and I was gonna treat it as like a little Christmas bonus. But currently, any of the hero events, if you're placed 11th to 100th, you'll get some tofu.
Nice.
So that we're looking at ways to sort of we can't show it in game yet because it's just sort of a quick sudden thing we wanted to give to players for the holiday season. But
Cool.
yeah. So if you're not in the top 10, expect a little bit of tofu. It's not much, but at least it's something for being jumping on and participating.
Participation reward.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And then what have we got? We got the new all-time leaderboard. Who's on top at the moment? Let's have a look.
All time.
Drift Missile. It's got the total points.
Oh.
6 mil. Whew.
Slide dog boog.
Wallen's going to hold that. He's going to keep going. And Billy. Billy's been playing all day. So, it'd be cool to see everybody on here. You can see, I think it's the
Does that count multiplayer too, or no?
This is purely just drift skills, freestyle, and lead events.
Okay.
So not the hero events. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's just purely a lifetime thing. These won't reset at all and don't give rewards. They're just more of like a flex.
Well, I was just curious if it had to do with multiplayer too, like if you're drifting in a multiplayer lobby, if it accumulates your drift points there also. But
no, yeah, that's actually that's a really cool idea. I think once we work out a system to reward players for playing in lobbies, I think that would be something really cool as well. Is just like show off.
Yeah,
some
that was
sort
my
of
next
leaderboard
question
with that,
coming
yeah.
after that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah,
Nice.
it'll just take a bit of time because we want to make. We don't want to make points, scoring that in multiplayer to be too farmable, and we don't want people going in there and being AFK getting free stuff. So we got to design it properly. So yeah, if you have any ideas, hit us up. It'd be good to get that system perfect and in for you guys soon, so you can enjoy playing around with your buddies, tandeming and having fun.
I think 100 tofu every 100,000, or maybe every 250,000.
Oh yeah,
not even that crazy. I think that'd be good, because I think after like 3-4 hours, I was at 2-3 million. I don't know how much it was, but like
yeah.
But like that would be a decent farm, because that's not a crazy amount, but that's still good.
Yeah,
it's definitely less than you'd get in normal events, or maybe like you could do it the same ways. You could consider, I guess, every 250,000 points is 75 tofu, then, so you could the equivalent to that. And of course, and like I was kind of saying when I was in your guys' Discord chat, which is a great way to communicate with you guys, but it's just, I feel like people will figure out exploit regardless of what it is, even if it's just spamming one event, and people will figure out whatever exploit it is anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like trying to avoid it as much as possible is nice, but I think having it in multiplayer lobbies is cool, and I think it's just a necessary thing for most people that want to just play like that.
Yeah.
And just do multiplayer stuff.
For sure. Yeah, well, obviously, we're going to do something. It's just, we'll figure it out and get it out as soon as we can for you, so you can enjoy. All right. I think that's
been cool. Thanks for jumping on, Magic. Well,
we'll show this teaser and then we'll say goodbye.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Teaser coming. Teaser coming.
Sports neon sign now over here. So I need right here.
Oh, there you go. That was it. Hope y'all enjoy that.
Oh my god, it was so fast. I missed that.
It was so fast.
Did you see that, Mitchell?
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram already. I was going to ask you about that earlier.
More to come tomorrow.
What?
Yeah. Don't ask me anything.
Don't ask me anything. I can't say anything.
Bruh,
I'm Mr. Leak over here. Big Leak.
You shouldn't be.
Yo, they call me Big Leak. No, that's weird.
Cool.
Those lights, if you know what they are, then
you'll be excited for tomorrow. What, same time tomorrow? Stream? Yep. All right. So everyone, be tuned. Stay tuned for tomorrow's stream. Hopefully, maybe Magic will join us. We'll see how we go.
Yeah. He's still awake.
I'll definitely be here. I'll figure it out regardless.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, well, just let us know whether you're good or not. But yeah, anyway, thanks for coming, Magic. Really appreciate your support in this game as well. It's been really great having a voice out there that's helping us.
Yeah, of course.
It's great.
Thanks so much, dude. Yeah, and all the feedback and conversations and questions that you've asked on behalf and straight from you as well, which is super important to us, so that we can, that's just a little feedback to move on. Yeah, so thanks.
And don't stop now. Keep coming. Keep coming with the feedback.
Yeah, I definitely plan on sticking around. Trust. I'm definitely gonna constantly, regardless, come back.
Find every problem with the game and make us fix it. Come on, we want to see it.
Yeah, of course.
Wallen, Hyundai leaked. Whoa. Damn, that's
Hyundai leaked.
Yeah. I think that's better than Hyundai.
That Envision thing is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That is cool. That would be sick.
Oh yeah, I want that so bad.
That would be pretty sick.